Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish,
keep
guys.
all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Hello, lovely people. Hope you're well and welcome back to another live match reaction and player rating show. If you haven't already, please do smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and switch on notifications. Liverpool went to Portman Road, went to Ipswich Town and picked up a valuable 3 points. The slot era has begun. A very good performance in the second half. Very lackluster in the first half, but really turned it on in the second half. And slot ball looks like it could be doing really, really good things in the future. Before we get into it though, properly though, do you want to have a chat to address some of the things in the some of the conversations in the chat? Where do we go? So all right, I want to shut down some narratives first and foremost. And if you take offense to this or not, with all due respect, I kind of don't care, because some of the accusations being made are a little wild. So when I see stuff like, yes, LFC game, this is from Big Tasty.
Yeah.
Yes, LFC game, I think they might be greedy, unfortunately. Obviously, we're not going to tell you guys how much we make or don't make. If you've been following the channel for a good little while now, I think you can say confidently we are not one of the channels who are greedy, as individuals or collectively. We read out chats that aren't just super chats. We do call-in shows that have lasted up to 6 hours on a Friday night.
But mum will say greedy.
I've got 3 kids. Matt's got 2 kids. All of us have got missuses. Do you know how much time we miss out on friends and family to bring you guys content?
Facts.
For free 9 times out of 10. So that's the first thing. So when we say greedy, let's check that. Because if we were so greedy, we wouldn't even do stuff on YouTube. We'd put everything behind a paywall.
And everything maybe on Tifo.
So that's the first thing. So Big Tasty, that's number one. Edward, they must be considering they'd rather take care of the Tifo than YouTube community that gave them the hype. Ask anyone who I speak to, who I've made as a friend from YouTube, if I'm that sort of person, or Matt's that sort of person, or Drifty is. I stayed up till 4 in the morning. I don't usually talk about stuff like this, but I'm going to today. I stayed up till 4 in the morning doing stuff like thumbnails and stuff behind the scenes on YouTube and stuff like that. I was then up at 7:45 this morning to take my kids to football and gymnastics, then come back, quickly shower the kids, and then start doing this. I am operating on around 2 or 3 hours of sleep right now. So when you guys are saying we'd rather take care of the Tifo community, we're only on Tifo for watch-alongs. Everything else is on here. I'm really shocked that you guys are taking this approach. This LFC Gamer, you've been one of the most vocal in this and talking about this. I'm going to ask you straight. Have you actually been on Tifo and done a watch-along? Then I'm going to ask you this question, which the answer is probably no. Have you ever controlled and done a watch-along for an audience on YouTube? Because if the answer is no, then respectfully, you don't know what you're talking about. And I'll break it down for you guys. When we do YouTube watch-alongs, we have been demonetized from certain videos several times, from either playing clips, music in the background, or stuff that some of you guys might have sent in on super chats, etc. On Tifo, we're able to do tactical breakdowns. What was the game? The Sevilla game, right, Drift? Where me and you watched the game, and at halftime, we were able to show everyone the actual goals that happened in the game. If we did that on YouTube, we would lose our channel. We've switched over to Tifo because it is a better watch-along experience. So for all due respect, if you've not watched it on Tifo, fair enough. You can have an opinion, but the opinion becomes null and void when you've not even tried the product. We have had numerous copyright strikes on YouTube. YouTube can take away our channel like that. And if that happens, I ask you guys, are you going to pay our bills? Are you going to facilitate how we look after our families? Because the answer is probably no, because you've probably all got bills and stuff to pay yourselves and all got families as well. So before you start judging us, open up a mirror or look at your screen on your phone and switch it to, you know, selfie mode and look at yourself first. Do not start accusing us of doing stuff when You have no idea what we do behind the scenes to bring content. On doing a YouTube watch along, we have to run OBS, we have to run a timer, we have to have everything on silent, and we have to make sure YouTube is running fine, and we have to run it through StreamYard. With TIFO, it is one program. Another thing on TIFO is we can interact with your comments directly. We can have open dialogues with you guys directly. So again, with all due respect, guys, if you're going to criticize something without giving it a go, or you're going to criticize us without having the facts, then you don't need to be a part of the community anymore. So big up to you. Thanks for your support in the past, and all the best in the future. Do not come on here and start criticizing us of certain things. Hope I've said everything, and I don't need to reiterate this again.
I don't think you need to, bro. I think you said it perfectly. I don't even think I need to say anything. I feel like if I say anything, yeah, I don't need to say anything.
No, we're good,
basically.
man. We're good. That's it. That's it. You get one bit of negativity out of the way, and then we move.
And we move on.
Big up TIFO, big up YouTube, big up all of you lot. Big up the people who are pulling out the negativity. Hopefully one day you'll be more positive about it.
It's not even about being positive. Don't accuse us of things.
And not only that, give it a chance. Like people that hasn't even like tried TIFO at all. Like we're trying to say, like the user experience is better for you guys, because I give an example, like just quickly. I know Carl said a few things, but like the threads, yeah, you don't have threads on YouTube. You don't have emojis. You don't have GIFs. You don't have none of them things there. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And not only that, like these guys were saying, there's other things that I can't even mention actually that are being implemented as we speak, that you guys will really, really, really appreciate. The user experience for you guys, it will be far easier. There's been many times on YouTube where guys, you always like, where's the timer? Where's the scoreboard? There's sometimes we don't have all of that. On TIFO, it is there for you guys each and every time. Do you get what I'm saying? So no, and again, no product is perfect. TIFO is still new, but they are getting better and better very, very quickly. And you will see throughout this season the changes that they will make. And I'm sure a lot of you will really appreciate it. And if you don't, fair play, but I do feel like you should give it a chance. That's all I'm saying.
Do you know what? This is probably summed it all up perfect. How can you complain about watch-alongs on TIFO and it's free?
That's the best way to end it and move on. That's crazy, the best way to end it and move on.
So yeah,
but the slot era begins, boys.
And I will say there's a difference between negativity and not liking TIFO as well. You are more than welcome not to like TIFO. We're not even moaning about that, but don't make out that we're only using TIFO because it only benefits us. There is obviously benefit for us using it, but it mainly benefits you guys. So
because if it doesn't benefit you guys, we wouldn't do it, because obviously we want the product to be in a place where you guys actually appreciate it. And that, do you know what I'm trying to say? If you guys don't appreciate it, it doesn't make sense. We thought this would be a good product for you guys to use. And there are so many benefits of using it compared to YouTube. And not only that, let's want to stress, as things stand currently right now, there's only one thing that's on there, people. I see a lot of people saying, oh, they're moving all that. We haven't done anything. It's just one aspect of one of the shows that we do. That's it.
That's how I said. Let's just leave it there. Because everybody who does come and watch us on TIFO, for the most part,
big up your damn
has given us very good feedback, as in they love the interaction, the one-on-ones we can give them and that kind of stuff. So we'll leave it there.
Indeed. Well, people, now we've got it out of the way. We've just won a football match. We just put 3 points on the board. And you know what? You know I'm shameless. We're top of the league. How long we stay there for obviously remains to be seen, but we're top of the league as of right now. So we big up Slot. One game, top of the league, 3 points, perfect start, clean sheet as well.
Where did I say we're gonna finish at the end of the season?
Oh wow!
So I was asking about TIFO. I've just sent the link in the chat.
You're gone fully shameless. Okay, I feel it.
Oh, I'm not even being shameless, bro. I believe it.
Fair enough. But first half, I think we can all agree was I'm not going to say horrendous, because we didn't concede any goals. We didn't concede a lot of chances or anything like that, but it was far from good. But second half, we showed what we can be about. And things are very positive. But there are a lot of talking points. What Adrift, I'll start with you. What are the 3 main takeaways you got from the game today?
The way Slot wants to play, the players are still slightly not fully there yet, which is totally understandable, and I expected it, but it was kind of obvious again. Virgil and Mo are and will always be those dudes. And what's the third one? I'm trying to be positive with everything here. So I'm trying to think of another positive thing to take away other than obviously we got the win. Second half shows signs that Szoboszlai might actually be able to do this. Because the first half, as people know, you know.
This is the worst apology in my life.
Oh no, I'm not apologizing.
I said what I said.
I'm not. In fact, you want to know what? Again, I didn't want to bring it back up again because we're done with the negativity. But we are going to be uploading the watch-alongs after on YouTube. So you might not be able to watch it live, but within about an hour, you'll still be able to watch it. So it will still be here. So YouTube will still have everything. It's just the live interaction on TIFO is so much better for you and for us. So later on, you guys will be able to see what the argument was we had. The video will be uploaded. So the argument is going to be there for everyone to see. And we had a very big argument at halftime, me, Cal, and Matt.
We did.
I got tag teamed, but...
Pause.
Yeah. But, yeah, we saw a very, very good second half from Szoboszlai. That's the best 45 minutes of Szoboszlai I've seen for this year. And I was very, very happy. And like I said, I want him to win.
Since the Chelsea game at home in the league where we won 4-1.
No, he was way better today than he was in that game.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's the best game probably seen since that game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He was way better in this one. Yeah, way better. That second half from Szoboszlai was beautiful. First half was atrocious. Second half was beautiful. He was a G in the second half. So I'm all for it. I want Szoboszlai to win. I love Szoboszlai. I just had to keep it real with how poor he was last season. Like, he was really poor last season. But second half, he absolutely cooked. And to be fair, probably one of the reasons why we actually started to play well in the second half was Sobo. Like, the way, like, him upping his performance was one of the reasons. Actually, here's the take I'm gonna take away. I'm gonna do it. I might as well win it. We're here now. Everyone's feeling a bit tense for some reason. Here's my third takeaway, Cal. I take back what I said, even though what I said about Szoboszlai is true. Gravenberch is that dude. That's my third takeaway from the game.
Okay. Matt, what's your 3, bro?
We look better structurally in a short space of time. From a defensive and an attacking perspective, you can tell there's patterns of play when we attack, and you can tell there's structure to how we defend. Second, Gravenberch, as things currently stand, is probably the best suited to play the number 6 in this system. And I think he will go on to be one of the players of the season. And third, what would I say about the third one? Oh, I don't know about the third, you know. Salah will probably still be top goal scorer, I think the attack got way better in the second half. Jota and Salah. Actually, no. I'll say this actually. If Jota stays fit, I think he outscores Salah this for the first time ever.
Ooh.
If Jota stays fit. Jota stays fit, I think he might outscore Salah. He might do. He might do still.
Bold one.
Jota, you think Jota will outscore Salah?
Yeah, I think if Jota can stay fit, he's the only one in the squad that I think could potentially outscore Salah. I think he's got, but he has to stay fit though. Has to stay fit. Because I think Salah will get like bag of assists. Salah will score goals. But I think if Jota can stay fit all season, we might, for the first time ever, see Salah not be Liverpool's top goal scorer. But when I say outscore him, it'll be like by 1 or 2 goals. It won't be something crazy. I don't know if it'll be in all comps. It might just be Prem, but yeah.
I think it's just too much wishful thinking that Jota will play all the games. I think that's more what that is.
It's not. No, see, if Jota's fit, and again, it's a big if.
No, the fitness is what I mean when I say that.
But I feel like as well, him not playing wing will definitely help him. He's not a left winger. He's not a right winger. Slot understood the assignment straight away. He didn't try to say to him during the game, go to the left like what Klopp used to do. Sometimes just try and fit him in and all them thing there. Bruv, he sees him as a striker.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what was telling as well. I know I forgot about this actually. Nunes not playing no minutes. The reason why the reason why it's hard to say is it's either the fitness, like I thought it was the fitness, but then Drift made a valid point when Drift was like, let's say his fitness isn't where it needs to be. Them last 5-6 minutes you could play him, and he didn't play him. But then you could also attribute the same thing to Elliot. That was quite intriguing as well, that them two didn't get no minutes whatsoever.
The Elliot one stands out more to me than the Nunes one. Nunes came back late from Copa America. He had a tough tournament. He had an emotional ordeal he had to deal with over there as well. I think we'll see Nunes in the next game. Next game's next week, Sunday. Nunes will definitely play minutes in that game.
You would think so, but then why didn't Elliot then?
Elliot's the one that I don't.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I thought Elliot should have got some minutes.
I reckon Elliot didn't get game time because Szoboszlai stepped up. I think if Sobo would have kept playing the way he was in the first half, Elliot would have come on.
But you see, by the 75th, I don't know if you saw it, but like, when like they started to, I fact no, it's more like 8 if they started to apply a bit more pressure. Szoboszlai was getting a little bit tired, even the running back, you could tell, when someone's just putting their head up in the sky kind of thing. And I thought now would be the best time to take him off, didn't play him. But then you could also say Curtis Jones didn't play either. Curtis Jones was on the substitute bench, he didn't play. I'll tell you what was quite telling though. What's his name? Kwanzaa being substituted at half time for Ibu. And I have to be real, we looked a lot better. That's no shade on Kwanzaa. We did look a lot better.
Yeah, Kwanzaa wasn't playing well in that game. He wasn't playing.
And the one thing I've always said about Kwanzaa is let him develop naturally. I understand that he's a talent and he has all the capabilities to get to the level where he could potentially be a world-class defender. But I feel like the pressure on him is a lot. A lot. I feel like it's too much. And that's why I kept on saying that I feel like, one, as great as he is, I think Ibu should be like, Ibu's a better player, in my opinion, better defender. But I also understand from your guys' perspective where you were saying you think Kwanzaa's a better passer. And do you know what I mean? He might be. But one thing Ibu did show me today is that he's willing to fight for that shirt. He's willing to adapt his game and become better on the ball and take more risks in a good way. And I noticed as well, we could squeeze up the pitch higher with Ibu where we couldn't with Kwanzaa. Do you know what I mean? So again, it's not there's no knocking him, but I was quite surprised that Slot substituted him at halftime though. I was quite surprised.
A couple of people have said that. He said it was tactical.
It's tactical.
So that means he feels like he wasn't good enough, basically, in that.
No, he said he lost too many duels for what he likes, so that's why he made the tactical change.
That's what Slot actually said.
Did he actually say that?
He said that.
What the people are saying he lost too many duels, so he changed him for tactical reasons.
I need to double check. You sure? But that's a bit weird to name drop and then give your definitive reason.
Oh, I told you, you lot better get used to this. Dutch managers say what they mean,
I'd have to hear how he actually did.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find it now. Let me try to find the
it.
quote. Someone said, "Yeah" on TNT. Is that what he said?
Guys, get ready, man. Dutch managers speak what they like.
Right,
they don't hold back, you know.
No punches, then.
Be prepared.
Can someone send me the quotes, please, if you have them on Twitter, so I can feed them into the show, if possible. If someone could send me a link anywhere.
So my 3 takeaways from the game is the tactical setup I thought was very good. I think the team is still very much getting used to how he wants them to play. So we have to be patient with that to an extent as well. And the third takeaway is I think it is the ruthlessness. I don't think we may have seen that under Klopp or Brendan or Kenny before that. Whereas I think we will see that in the Slot.
Jeez.
And you know what? I'm not that upset with the quote, if I'm going to be honest. I'm actually not upset by it at all.
He didn't name him specifically, but you know who he's talking about.
Yeah. But let's make no bones about it. I guarantee he got into everyone in that team at halftime and said, "No,
would have had to."
Up.
He definitely ruffled the feathers at halftime because we were a totally different team in that.
Agreed.
Totally different team.
I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued to see how the players adapt to his approach because and again, before anyone goes crazy, Klopp was very much a brethren type manager. He could obviously bad you up if he needed to. We saw it many a times. Saw him bad up everyone pretty much. But he was very much, I'm your brethren. I got you. Sometimes to a fault. Sometimes it made players run. Not sometimes. Most of the times it made players run through brick walls for him and produce amazing moments and amazing games, etc. I don't think Slot's going to be that guy. And I think some players are going to struggle with that adaptation.
This is apparently what he said.
And he's actually spot he's spot on. If anyone who's listening as opposed to watching, Arnie Slot says in the first half they were on top of us. We couldn't find the rhythm. We needed Konate to win long balls. That gave us control. He's spot on. He's spot on.
At least he identified the issue and
he sorted it straight away.
Because I think this is a fair thing to say. Like someone says, as talented as VVQ is, he doesn't have the physical strength and speed, and it's not on him. He's not born with it, and that is kind of.
I disagree. He doesn't have physical strength. He doesn't have speed, but he is strong.
He's not actually slow, though. You know,
he's not slow. He's just not quick.
He hasn't got that.
You know, when we say quick, for a defense,
he's like a Matip, innit? He builds up momentum with his pace. Where Ibu and Virgil can just switch on the burners like that. Almost.
I agree.
But remember,
Ibu makes most defenders look slow because Ibu is exceptionally quick.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Virgil.
But same with Virgil, even at this age.
Yeah. But remember, we said it during the game on the watch long. We said if Kwanzaa's going to play, us as a fan base, we have to get used to and accept that he's going to make mistakes. He's a kid who's only had one full season of first team football, and he was kind of thrust in as opposed to like plan to be a starter or play as many minutes as he did. We have to show patience with him.
And I think he only made 18 appearances, Cal, as well. Like it seemed like he was there a lot, but I think it was actually only 18 appearances he made.
And not just that as well. I ask you, if we had signed Yoro, for example, we'd have that patience with him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, it'll be the same thing. He's got to adapt and
let's
X, Y, and Z.
As well. Let's have that patience. But I also agree he shouldn't be a guaranteed start right now. I think on merit he deserved to start today, but I also think based on how the game went, he deserved to be substituted as well.
Well, for anyone who watched the preview, me and Matt both agreed unanimously that Ibu should have been the partner today for Virgil from the beginning, but changed it around. But
we probably said,
okay, I'm in the minority then. I genuinely would have started Kwanzaa today because Ibu looks a little rusty as well.
I agree with you, Cal, that the merit he should have started. I agree with you on that. By merit, Kwanzaa should have started, but me and Matt were more looking at the situation for what it was and needing the more elder statesman, the guy who's more experienced, get the start. And you know what? He is technically the better defender, regardless of how well Kwanzaa's done. Like, Ibu is a much better defender than Kwanzaa overall, isn't it? Like, he is. Like, I think if Ibu could stay injury-free, we'll be talking about him the same way we do Jota, where we're like, he'd be the best in the league if he could just play 38 games instead of half of that. If Ibu was fit and played every single week and had that durability like a Luis Suarez or whatever, where you're never, ever worried about his injuries, Ibu would be top 5 defenders in the world, and I have absolutely no doubt about that. I really don't have any doubt about that. So Ibu is an outstanding defender. We just have to get used to he's going to be up and down when he's keeping trying to find form again because he's coming back from injuries and all that crap or whatever. So yeah.
What I will say now, though, is Slot dealt with the situation in game with Kwanzaa. You now have a responsibility as a coach or head coach or whatever title you want to give him. You have a responsibility now to ensure that doesn't break Kwanzaa's confidence, and that you explain to him that was for footballing reasons, and break down what he did wrong and how he can make those improvements.
Because he was upset on the bench.
You can tell he was, but he's a young defender. He's not used to that. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That remember, for a young defender who doesn't play often, or that he could take that to heart, innit? And if he took that to heart, you would understand it. So now it's Slot's job to make sure he doesn't take it to heart and understands it's nothing personal. We needed to win the game, and these are the changes I had to make. So
Kwanzaa's gonna have the cojones to deal with that, though. We don't want any soft youths around here.
No, of course, but it's got to work both ways, though. It's got to work both ways.
Yeah, I get that. Kwanzaa's got to man up and be like, look, I get it. I weren't playing well. Like, if he starts sulking, I'll be a bit disappointed in him.
Okay, but he's barely a man, no Drift. That's the thing. He's barely a man.
Yeah, I know. But we grew up rough, bro. We grew up rough. You know how it goes.
One sec, guys.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember being like 16 and being lambasted in a football match. Like, it was different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, Kwanzaa has to be tough.
The first time it happens to you, you're like, raw.
Yeah, but a grown-ass man who's not your dad or your granddad is shouting at you.
He's mad. He's mad.
The first time I got a dressing down from the manager, bro, at half time and 5 minutes into the second half, bro. And do you know how he pointed at me, bro? He pointed at me like that. Like, I'll never forget. And he's like,
that's aggression.
If you don't fix up, you'll be off in the next 5 minutes. And I was like, raw.
Bro, that means he wanted to do this.
No, I don't. I think he was so annoyed.
If he's using that finger, then that means he really wants to go.
I think he was so annoyed with my performance. He just had enough, bro. He just had enough, and I was like, fairs, and I just had to deal with it. But I was much older than him, and I'm not playing in front of millions of people either. So very different.
Arsenal, man.
But boys,
Havertz is going to be player of the year, isn't it?
Yeah, no, he'd probably get Ballon d'Or as well. He scored though. He's a good header.
You gotta give him his credit if he scored a goal.
No, I am giving his credit.
Yeah,
he scored. No, I am. I'm saying.
I was gonna say something so bad, man, there, but I'll leave it.
Guys, we're on the road to 35,000 subs. If you haven't already, there's over 1,200 of you in here. Please do smash that like button. Let's try and get to 1,000 likes on this stream before the stream ends, please, guys. So stop whatever you're doing right now, please. Hit that like button and then be back in the live chat. Right, people, we are now going to do player ratings. So I was going to say to you,
there's so many
okay.
Yeah, there's so many supers.
Yeah, I do. I was gonna say
people are talking about the Gomez stuff as well, guys. We'll address it at the end.
Yeah, we'll just say afterwards. Just afterwards.
Yeah. I don't want to be upset just yet.
I was also gonna say, I was gonna tell you guys I've not updated the rankings, the players for the rankings, but don't really need to update anything, do we? Like, the only thing we've got to change is slot for Klopp. So
yeah,
scary hours, right?
That just gave me a like a, like just a sad fear. I saw Klopp's face just in.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna lie, it touched me just then as well. I was like, I'm not even moving out anymore.
Yeah.
Official AMD speak says, "Big up you, man. Good start to the season. Big up yourself, bro.
Big up, bro. Official AMD.
Big up our brother Rams." Says Naby made a cameo in the 90th minute in Macca's body. Nah.
Bro, man said he Patrick Swayze'd him,
Raw Rams. World Cup chose violence today. Andrew
Rams,
said,
but
That shot from McAllister was horrendous, though.
yeah, that
Jeez.
was joke.
It was worse than Naby's.
Yeah, way worse.
Yeah,
it was actually
worse.
worse than Naby's.
Andrew says, whoever doesn't know Kopish by now, best channel. Again, I've been open. I wouldn't say we're the best channel. I think that would come across arrogant. I think we have the best community, but we're definitely trying our best. I don't think anyone can be
love for that, people.
I'm not doing
Carl's
that.
been humble, but we are the freaking best. How about that?
Cool.
We are the best.
Matt said it.
Number one, baby.
I'm
No,
gonna disagree.
no, I'm joking. I'm joking. That is mad arrogant to say that when there's other people.
I thought man was about to go Floyd Mayweather on us there.
Now, all I will say is this: I hope you guys appreciate. I hope you guys appreciate what our channel, man. That's all I can say. I hope you guys appreciate it. That's all I can say, really.
Shout out to official AMD speaks again. Says, I have it on good authority that VVD loves clean sheets so much. Him and his missus only consummate on the sofa, fam. He said, man, just in bed. It's just like, no, babes, no. This is just for sleeping.
Is mad.
Virgil definitely wears a do-rag to bed, though.
He wears a do-rag and a bonnet.
Yeah, 100%.
Both. And the do-rag is fitted. I don't think it moves in the sleep.
Oh, you know what's mad though, AMD? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It is way harder to buy a new sofa than it is to buy new sheets. So if he's only doing it on the sofa,
I reckon. Let's be real. I reckon Virgil's all right for it. Let's be real. He's all right.
Exactly. Man's got bare tea anyway.
No, but imagine the neighbors are like every week
again.
He gets another sofa delivered. How many rooms you got in your house, mate? What you doing?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Unless he's got a special beating sofa in the spare room or something.
You know, he probably has.
Maybe.
Probably got a sofa structure. The one just playing the high line, bro.
What we say? That's all of the rich and famous.
Man said, the sofa, the high landing.
Lloyd McCallum says, big Kopish, big up. I follow you, man, anywhere. Big up yourself, Lloyd.
Big up, man.
46 months as well, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Viewers reviews are back as well, brother.
Big up Chris LFC says, big up Kopish, bun the haters. Big up yourself, Chris. Mamadou says, Cal, no need to explain yourself. They don't know what they're talking about. They're probably trolling. Stop taking the bait. No, we had to address that one at the beginning, man. Can't have rumors like that circulating.
Yeah, no, for real. Them have to get addressed, bro.
Big up Mamadou, though.
Big up big up Muso says, I'm not gonna say the first sentence. I've been on all the TIFO. And he's done that okay.
Big up Muso, man. Big up
Muso.
Don't get twisted though. LFC Gamers and OG though. We ain't like it ain't a beef.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And to be fair to LFC Gamer as well, like when Cal was talking, he actually said like the explanation has helped him to understand. So big up Gamer as well.
Yeah.
Math says you ain't got to explain yourself for nothing. Cal's his child on stream so he can multitask then face it. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I think we've all seen that. Like we multitask here to make sure we do what we need to do. Makama says, I don't care which platform I'm watching because I love you guys. Pause, no Diddy. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself. You don't know, I can't stop thinking about how cool it would be to have a beating sofa in the house. No, brother. Don't sit on that one.
Drift next search on Amazon.
Man's about to say, no.
No, don't sit on that one. Don't sit on that one. Don't sit on that one.
A dreamer says Dreamer said Kopish should make them peas. Ted DiBiase. No, definitely not Ted DiBiase.
No. Man said money.
Everybody's got a price. Matt said,
gotta pay.
How we dragging off Kwanzaa and selling Gomez. We're gonna speak about the Gomez stuff later, Maps. We are. So hold tight, please, bro. Monkey King says you can disagree with their opinions, but the amount of free and long content they give or go on streams when things are bad is not greedy. Kopish, big up yourself, Monkey King.
Big up, Monkey King. Love, bro.
One and only MKH says Sobo and Grav played brilliant. Sobo second half, Grav brilliant throughout, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah. Can we also say as well that it was actually I'll save it for player ratings.
Cool. Tonic says better second half slot coaching. Subs means players not rinsed. Yeah, facts. Dean says, "Hola family, I've started my own channel. Hey, I'll tell you about it.
Big up.
In the details.
Big up,
Enjoying the
Dean.
second half. Simi and Elliot deserved some more minutes. Slot exclamation mark. Big up yourself, Dean. Make sure you let us know about the channel.
Yeah, man. Blessings, bro, with your new channel, bro.
Lit Vibe says this will only work if the team is winning games. If he keeps upsetting players and loses games, what you gonna say? Imagine he does that to VVD or Mo. Lit Vibes, I'll be real with you. He can do that to any player if he kind of wants. I don't like the narrative that certain players shouldn't be treated a certain way and certain players should be. I think it should be equal when everyone steps over that white line on the pitch personally. And today he made a substitution and it worked out for us. If Virgil was having the first half that Kwanzaa had and he took Virgil off the pitch, I wouldn't have been complaining.
I understand where Lit is coming from in regards to if you're being raggo and ruthless and you're not winning, people do start thinking, who the hell do you think you are, though? I do agree with that. You got to be very careful with your raggo manager that you have to be good in it. To be raggo, you have.
The thing is, would you say Slot is being raggo, or would you just say it's just a different approach from what we've tried? Yeah, what we've been used to under Klopp. I think that's it
is quite raggo anytime you drag someone off at half time. Even if it's obvious, it's still a raggo move. It is a
Bruv, did he do it to Lovren?
No, because Klopp did it to Lovren in 27 minutes.
This is what I'm saying.
Can I just say something? Do you know what's crazy? When we were doing the watch,
people forget that
us three and the majority of the chat would have made more changes at halftime than Slot did.
Yeah,
so who's doing the ruthless one?
So one sec, guys.
Because if Drift, me and you both said we would have made 2 or 3 at halftime.
Yeah, I would have definitely swapped Simicast for Robbo at halftime.
And I would have swapped Sobo for Elliot at halftime.
For Elliot, yeah.
So, I mean, are we really being that ruthless? Probably not.
Although we both agreed 3 subs at halftime would have been too much, innit?
It would have been, but I'd have made 2. I'd have definitely made 2 at halftime.
Yeah, I probably would have made 2, yeah. I probably would have given Sobo 10 minutes and I would have swapped Simicast for Robbo at halftime.
Yeah, same. Dynamic Edition says this team is cooking in a Dutchy slot like that. Great comment. That is brilliant. Emil Hesty says uninvited guests must sit on the beatings. LTAB says you guys killing it, killing it, ignore the haters. Been here since football banter days when Gaz had the best beard. Sorry, Matt. Love the guys. No pause. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself, LTAB.
Big up Gaz as well, man. Lit Vibe says, I mean the post-game interview and not subbing him. Oh, okay. I get you. Drift Nunes Army. I want to say I love I love this is if this isn't your burn account, bro, I don't know what is like. That is brilliant.
Nunes Army will be working with us soon. Don't worry. Big up Nunes Army. Big up yourself.
If you haven't already, guys, smash that like button. Over 1,200 of you in the building here. Please do hit that like button. In fact, I'm going to go and check how many likes we're on, guys. I hope I'm not disappointed when I look at the number. Right. Where are we? We are sitting on...
So just pretty way doing that. Right? Jamrock says Joe Gomez is the 4th centre back and the 3rd right back in the team. Yeah, he probably is at this point. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Guys, we're on 300 and all right. Now it's climbing. We're on 400 now, guys. Let's get up to 1,000, please, before the end of the stream, guys. Please. Well over 1,200 of you in. Sorry, well over 1,200 of you in here. Let's get up to 1,000, please, guys. Right. Player ratings drift. We'll start with goalkeeper. What are you saying, bro?
Little bit of a tough one, isn't it? Because Alisson did absolutely nothing wrong, but he wasn't exactly peppered. So I do always have this feeling, whether you lot think it's harsh or not, that a goalie who plays in a team that wins and wasn't really asked to do much, but just did what he needed to do well, is a bit much to give them more than like a 7 or a 7.5. I feel like if you're getting like 8.5, 9 as a goalkeeper, there needed to be like big moments in the game where you were called upon and you were brilliant. And I'm not saying there weren't a few good saves he made, but I don't really remember him being super tested. Do you know what I mean? So it's not that he did anything wrong. I just don't think he was tested enough. So I'll probably go 7.5. I don't really think he was tested enough for me to be like, yeah, Ali deserved. Remember when he did that? Remember when he had to do that? So I'll go 7.5 for Ali.
I'm going to go 8 for Ali. And the reason I'm going to do that is I thought his passing was excellent today.
I think he kept well.
And I think one thing that we all got to realize is that the goalkeeper and passing out from goalkeeper is going to be so important for our star going forward. So, yeah, I'd go 8. You were on 7.5, you said?
Yeah, 7.5.
This is where we need Matt. This is where we need Matt. Have my argument swayed you at all?
I don't have a problem with you giving him an 8. So, yeah, that's fine. I haven't got a problem with it. But it's Alisson. He might be my favourite Liverpool player now that we've lost
mine.
Mane and Origi.
It's him and Mo, to be fair. Him and Mo. And Jota's close there as well.
Yeah. Well, I love all these men, but you know, like favourite-wise, I think Ali might have climbed to the top of my favourite list now. I don't even want to think about life without Alisson, man. Fuck's sake.
I know. That's going to be a tough one, man.
Bro.
Trent.
You know what? I know there were 1 or 2 times when Trent was really lackadaisical, so to speak, in the way he defended. But I still think he had a good game, you know. I think his passing at times was just a thing of beauty, like it always is. Just those 1 or 2 times when he got beat. Although the crazy thing is, when the guy skipped past him, the second mistake that he made in the game, he done exceptionally well to get back. Because sometimes it's more people think that he's being lazy trying to get back, but he sprinted, he made maximum effort. And then it was like when he got there, he forgot once he gets there, he still got to be switched on and not get done by a skill. So it's like a 50-50 of good and bad in that mode. I'm going to go 8 for Trent. I'm going to go 8.
I was going to go 7 for Trent.
Okay.
I do think there's a few times where his defending was nonchalant, but from the attacking creativity, it's just, I think people sleep on it. I think we've become so used to it that it's the norm when it's not the norm. It's like if you get driven to work every day of your life and then you tell someone about it, they're like, you what? You got a personal driver who drives you? And you're like, yeah. You're like, yeah, that's normal for me. Whereas other people will be like, what? That's what it's like with Trent. Everyone looks at us and goes, you've got Trent, you know. We're like, yeah, we know. Like, no, you got Trent. You can put the ball on a pin from 60 yards. He's that guy.
If you ask other fans who aren't being biased or like caught up in the emotion of like an argument or something,
every day of the week,
they all say like Trent is an exceptional talent. So
they take him every day of the week, twice on Sunday.
Maybe we do take it for granted.
But I still want to see him in midfield. But we move.
But I just want to see him sign a contract, fam.
Yeah, that as well. Kwanzaa.
It's a 3, innit?
Say again?
It's a 3, innit?
I'd have gone 4. I wouldn't have gone as low as a 3.
But... yeah, 3-4. He was poor. He was poor.
Before anyone goes crazy, none of us want to see Kwanzaa ousted from the squad or anything like that. He just had a bad day at the office today.
Yeah. I think that's only his second or his third bad game ever that I can remember, and he's a young kid who's just come into the team. Like, you know what I mean?
Kwanzaa's still brilliant. Virgil.
$9.5.
Yeah. Ace.
You know what you were saying about Trent's passing and how we take it for granted. Virgil even more so. I think we take for granted.
Yeah, because we don't expect a centre back to be doing that so regularly.
Bro, today the way he was switching the play. Oh man,
how about that, guys?
It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. And the thing is, he was doing reverse passes, Cal. Normally he does the switch to Mo, which he did today a lot as well. But today he was doing the reverse to Diaz. He was actually doing it like, bruv, he was on smoke today. And not even just his passing. You see, defensively, no one was getting past him today. He weren't having a bar of it for anything. He even made like a last-ditch challenge. I remember there was one of the other mistake that Trent made, and it went across the face of the goal. Do you remember? And Virgil had to like put the burners on quickly to make sure he got there. Like everything about his defending was thou shalt not pass today. He was exceptional.
It was excellent, absolutely excellent. Robbo.
I'm gonna give Robbo a 5.5 because even though I thought he was quite poor in the first half defensively, I thought his set pieces were good. And I think we should have probably done better with some of his good crosses and his good corners in the first half. So I'm going to give him a little bit of a bly and not mark him down in that regard. Because I thought in the second half he played a bit better until he was substituted. In fact, he played a lot better until he was substituted. And I thought some of his corners and crossing was good. So I'll go 5.5 for Robbo today.
Robbo did get better in the second half. His first half was really, really bad.
He was terrible first.
Yeah, set pieces were decent. I would say a 5 for Robbo. He averaged out maybe a 5. I'm glad he stepped it up, but I'd say probably still a 5 though for me personally.
I've gone 5.5 for Robbo as well.
Tsimikas needs to be starting this.
Yeah, he does. Tsimikas just looked a lot better when he came on,
Yeah,
if we saw out the 3 positions by some miracle before the end of the window, left back's the priority next summer.
I think Slot might have actually started Robbo on default today, if I'm being honest. I know that sounds weird, but I think he started him on default because Robertson's not up to full fitness and he still played, and Tsimikas has had a very good preseason. So it was almost like Slot did kind of revert to type. I know he's not Klopp, but it was almost like he looked at the team and he's like, there's a few people here, I'm going to play you because you're just the regulars, in it. And Robbo fell into that category.
It is mad though, because like you said, like if this was Klopp, it'll be more understandable, but it's a new manager, yeah? And every preseason game, Tsimikas has been a left back. And I guess it is even, some of it was by default because Robertson, I think, was slightly injured, I believe, when he came back to preseason. And looked a little bit off
that was what the rumors were, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit off the pace. So that to me just didn't make any sense. And I think going off Simikas's performance, which we'll talk about later, like even just when Tsimikas has got the ball, he just looks more assured than Robbo, man. He knows.
You know what's crazy though?
He understands the system better.
Even though he's a new manager and it's a new season, I do still believe that you are always going to still have like an old premeditated team in the back of your mind because of when you used to watch the team. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. Like, let's say, for example, tomorrow you became Arsenal or Man United manager. As much as you would try and do your thing, there's probably still some players that in your mind from watching them that you remember you would kind of default still put in the team. Because it's kind of like a human thing in it to do. So Robbo might have just got in because every time Slot watched Liverpool, he saw him. Do you get what I mean? Like, say, that might have been a bit of like, oh, well, Robbo's a left back kind of thing. I'm playing Tsimikas because Robbo's not fully fit or whatever. And then maybe as time goes on, he'll start to realise, actually, do you know what? No, Robbo shouldn't be starting. I'm going to start Tsimikas. I hope he starts it straight away because I hope Tsimikas plays the next game. But maybe that's something to do with it because he obviously watched Liverpool's last season. So maybe that's got something to do with it.
What I will say, and everyone's entitled to their opinions, and Robbo didn't have a great game today. I feel it's been very harsh what's been said about Robbo certain times though. He wouldn't be my starting left back anymore. I would have tried to get a left back. I don't think he's a bum or dead though. He's just
he's not a bum.
He's just,
dead.
in my opinion, not world level and world class level anymore.
He's not world class anymore.
And he's not title winning level anymore, in my opinion. But
he needs to be playing. I think I said it during the watch along. He needs to be playing like 18 to 20 games a season in all comps, and use sparingly to give him an extra year or two of his career, because he is 31, 32 now. So
I don't think it works for Robbo Drift. He's a moment player. I don't think he can just come in and out of the team and be all right. I think he'd struggle with that from a mental and a physical standpoint.
He'd have to adapt though, innit, Carl, and try and learn how to deal with it. Do you know what I mean? Because he's at that stage of his career.
I know it sounds really harsh. I'd have, if we had sorted out everything else we'd sorted out over the last couple of years, I would be all right selling Robbo and bringing in someone new. But I'd also be all right selling Simicast and bringing in someone new. So
I think the only time Robbo could play week in, week out now at his age is if he went to the Scottish League where it's less intense. So if he went to Rangers or Celtic in the Scottish League, he could play every week. Other than that, if he played in any of the other like major leagues, even if he went like France or Germany, I think he'd struggle to play week in, week out now, because he's been rinsed. I think he's, you know, when we always talk about like the time in the legs from like being under Klopp, I don't know who ran more than Robbo. If I like think about the last 5 or 6 years,
no one.
Like he's been a marauding fullback for the whole time.
Yeah, for his whole tenure, innit? Other than arguably a little bit last season, he kind of inverted.
And credit to him, other than once or twice, he's actually been 100% available. I don't really remember many times when Robbo ever had.
Yeah, it's true. Very rare pick up injury, innit?
So, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Robbo is a legend, man. If Robbo left tomorrow, he's an automatic Liverpool legend. No debates whatsoever.
Man. Bro, he goes down as one of the greatest ever left backs the Premier League's ever seen, and that's a fact.
For me, he's only second to Ashley Cole.
I'd probably entertain that conversation for real.
I was a big Leighton Baines fan, but I think he surpassed Leighton Baines.
I think he surpassed Leighton Baines 100.
But he even got past him on assists anyway.
For me, I don't think anyone. I can't think of a left back who's going to be better than Ashley Cole.
No, I think Ashley Cole's the best left back of all time.
He's in that.
One thing I will say though, would you arguably say Robbo was better than Cole going forward?
Oh yeah,
definitely. Ashley Cole's just a different breed, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ashley Cole's a different breed.
I tell you
Cole's
what,
different. Cole different. I'm just saying, just going forward though.
Here's the killer. I think Ashley Cole and Robbo are the only two players in that position who could both play for either the Arsene Wenger team that Cole played for or the Liverpool team under Klopp. Because I think Ashley Cole could have done what Robbo did.
What?
Not in terms of if there was any assist and all that. Hear me out. Not in terms of.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, not with the assist, though.
But I think Robbo could have done what Ashley Cole did, but he just wasn't as good defensively as Cole, even though he was excellent defensively. Cole was just.
Yeah.
It was just like, you're not getting through, bro.
Yeah. Ashley Cole was the perfect balance of like just a left back. It's just a perfect balance of a left back. But to be fair to Robbo in his heyday, so was Robbo for real. Yeah, we were spoiled with some of these players that we've had in the last 5-6 years. For real, I'm not even gonna lie.
Facts. All right, let's go back to player ratings, boys. Should I just say 10 for Grav?
Yeah. Straight
100%.
10, bro.
He was so calm today, man. And I think it's actually a crime Gravenberch wasn't given man of the match. Remember, guys, I said to you during the watch along, goals always get you man of the match. I knew it was going to be Jota or Mo. I knew it was. I knew it.
Can I say something here? I think it might have been you and me, Matt, offline having a conversation about Grav.
Yeah.
And I think you said if he's given a defined position or the defined tactics, he's going to cook. And I'll admit, I said I still don't know about Grav. I really don't. I think he's got all the talent in the world. I just don't know if he can make it work. And again, I'm not going to go overboard because this is Ipswich. But you see, if Grav continues to do this, he's going to hit his potential. But I will still maintain Grav goes up even more levels if he's next to a proper DM.
Facts. I think,
and that for me, sorry to cut you, that for me is even better for Liverpool, because then you're looking at it going, well, McAllister's actually got competition, Jones has still got competition, Grav's got competition, everyone's got competition then. Legitimate competition.
Yeah. Bro, I think the way how Grav was played under Klopp, it was very much like you're probably the left-sided 8, just try and make things happen kind of thing, like just use your ability, carry the ball, X, Y, and Z. But I feel like under this slot team, like I said, like he's got a defined role specifically for him. He's now integral to how we play. Gravenberch was not integral to how we played last season. He wasn't given the specifics to, like, do you know what I mean? He wasn't involved in build up like that. Whereas under Arne Slot, without Gravenberch, the system doesn't work, if that makes sense. Yeah. He's that important now. And I think Slot being Dutch, him being Dutch, and not only that, him being used to playing with a pivot at Ajax, you get the best out of Grav. He looks more switched on. There's a reason why we saw so many tackles and interceptions today from Gravenberch, because he now understands what he needs to do. It's very, like, I'm sure like they've gone through the finer details, like you need to be here. And he's still learning. And I understand people, it's only one game, so we don't want to get carried away. But you can definitely see growth in terms of the way how he's playing, though. And I feel like he understands what he needs to do. Because sometimes him and Curtis Jones would do the same thing when they were playing at left side at 8. It's just like get the ball, hold on to it, and just see Wagwan kind of thing. It's very, very different. And again, someone's saying against Ipswich, you can only beat what's in front of you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, we understand it's the first game. No one's saying this is Man City. No one's saying that. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, it's the first game of the season. Gravenberch has had a good game. Why can't we praise him and say he can only get better and better? Why does it have to be it's only against Ipswich? Because if that's the case, then we shouldn't really be getting happy that we won today because it was only against Ipswich. But we don't think of it like that, do we? We think of it as, yes, it was Ipswich, but we got the 3 points. That's the most important thing. And it's the same thing for the players that played well today. If not, why are we doing a ranking system because it's only Ipswich? Let's not do that, people. Do you know what I mean? And I want to say people, let me rephrase it to a few people in the chat that I think
I understand the sentiment. I do understand the sentiment of don't get carried away with just one game because it's not enough evidence. I understand the sentiment. But Gravenberch is a very, very talented footballer, man. So let's not forget. A lot of people are looking. This is how you know football does become a bit of a fashion thing or a popularity thing. When Gravenberch was at Ajax, everybody knew how good he was. And if Liverpool had bought Gravenberch from Ajax, everybody would have been gassed. But because he went 1 year at Bayern where he didn't play well, all of a sudden, everybody's opinion of him just dropped. And that's kind of like mad, isn't it, when you think about it?
Yeah.
Because I remember we would have conversations here on Kopish, and Gravenberch would come up in the conversation when he was still at Ajax. And people felt like it was a pipe dream to be able to get Gravenberch at Liverpool. Like, no, we never go for players of that quality. There's no point thinking about it. That was the level that people rated Gravenberch at. And one bad year at Bayern. Then all of a sudden, now people don't think he's good anymore. It's a bit weird.
Imagine, I think a player's talented. Yeah, I've said he's had a good start to the season and that he can get better and better. And all I've seen from a few people is that, why is Matt getting upset about Gravenberch? Don't say nothing about Gravenberch. Like, am I not allowed to praise players anymore? Is this what we're doing, chat?
Sorry, I've just seen Nottingham Forest game. Danilo just had a really bad injury.
I'm really.
What they've shot? What? Is it?
I was watching the Brighton game. I can't lie.
It looks like a break and dislocation.
Oh my days, bro.
What of the leg, the knee, the ankle,
lower leg.
Oh shit!
God willing, man, he gets well soon. And man, it looked bad. I still maintain though, Matt. I don't think Grav is a 6, and I don't even want him developed into a 6. I just want him to play his game because I think him next to a 6 is If he can do that next to a 6, then goodness me.
No, but what I'm no, you're 100% right. Because one thing I want to make clear, yeah, we still need to get number 6. That doesn't change for me. What I'm saying is what we have now, Grav is best suited to play the role. And if you get a 6, he can be even better. But if he has to play the 6, I think he will do a good job for us. He'll do better than maybe what people expect. I think some people just don't rate Gravenberch for whatever reason. They don't rate him. Whereas I rate him, I think he's hell of a talent. And I remember when we was in big at the people that's become a member as well to this channel, actually. We've done members vision like maybe 2 years ago, Carl.
Yeah.
We were speaking about midfielders. This is when we was having issues with our our previous midfield, sorry. And we were saying like, which players could we get? And I remember saying Gravenberch at Ajax would be one hell of a signing.
Yeah, we all said that.
I'm happy. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm happy that we've got him, and I think he's a talent, bro. So yeah.
Absolutely. McAllister, what we say for Mac 10?
I thought it was all right. I didn't think he was amazing, you know.
Yeah.
I'll say like 7. Yeah, 7.
7.5. 7.5 for Matt.
I could live with a 7.5. Here we go now. So Bosley.
We'll let Drift go first on this one.
I'm not gonna put you on the spot. Like Matt is a menace when he wants to be.
You know it is. When you say negative
I
things,
didn't finish the sentence. You know,
when you say negative things, no, but I know just gonna say the right thing. But you can't say bad word and then someone does well and not say nothing. Do you know what I mean? And I know Drift will say something, so that's why I let Drift go first. It's only right.
Drift, do you want to go first, or would you like me to go first?
I don't mind. I just want to add some context though, because some people won't know what Matt's talking about.
What you mean?
I
like
never said
watch?
a bad word about Substitution.
Like
I said
watch.
he's on fraud watch.
I mean, that is saying a bad.
If I'd have said a bad word about him, I would have said, "I shit, I can't stand this guy." I said Substitution's on fraud watch, and you know what? Most people agreed with me.
No, that's what. Yeah, it's true.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that's saying a bad word about him. I think it's just an observation.
Drift.
But anyway,
I thought Matt was the only politician in there still.
I was going to say.
Let's get back.
Don't forget to Drift. Don't forget to upload the full thing so people can see what you said. Don't forget.
Man said it's not a criticism; it's an observation.
Quite simply.
I think Drift really forgot what he said about.
So based on what Matt was saying earlier, it's fake news. Fake news. Anyway.
No, it's not, bro.
First off, I think Soboslai was a 2. I thought he was awful. Second half, I thought he was a 10. He was fucking fantastic. So I'm trying to find where the median will be for my rating based on being fair on the 2. I'm going to give him an 8. Because I think he was kind of instrumental in us winning the game. So as bad as his first half was, I kind of think his second half performance was quite instrumental in us winning the game. And some of his touches in that second half gave me life again. That Soboslai can be that dude. So
Soboslai bring life.
So I'll give him an 8. But his first half, Matt, was fucking awful.
Is he still on fraud? That's a genuine question. Is he still on fraud?
No way you're going to take that away from me. He was
still on fraud
awful in the first half, bro.
Is he still on fraud watch?
He's currently off the fraud watch. Yeah,
I'm just asking questions.
Yeah.
Bring life.
I'll give him an 8 because I thought he was very instrumental in us winning the game with the second half performance. He was brilliant in that second half.
Yeah, his passing was instrumental. His passing was accurate. There was a pass that he made where I thought he should have played it to Trent, and I think he played it to. I can't remember who the striker was, and it was on Deb, not him. The driving runs, he was finding space.
Tickled me.
Yeah, we got the people that were there for the T4 watch along. Because if you saw the conversation at halftime, I'm very, very surprised at Drift's rating. I'll just say.
I'll be honest though, I do agree with Drift how he's rated him. I don't actually agree with the number, but I do agree with.
Yeah, no. In terms of bad first half, instrumental second half, 100%. I would say for Szoboszlai was better than McAllister. I'm gonna go 8 because it's better than Mac.
I'm gonna now get crucified for this.
It's better than Mac.
I would have given him the same ranking as McAllister, and the reason why. I hear what you're gonna say, Matt. But
can I be a pain for a second? Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna tell you something that you did that you didn't realize you did. What rating did you give Mac originally before Drift said anything?
7.
And I said 7. Drift, you gave him 7.5. Yeah. You know what you did? You disregarded my 7 and moved him to 7.5.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna give you guys your 8s.
So what I was trying to say is McAllister should have been a 7. Yeah. And I think Szoboszlai really should have been a 7.5. But because McAllister has been moved up to 7.5, I have to put Szobo an 8.
No, that's fine. But I'd have given Szoboszlai a 7 as well. I gave McAllister a 7.
So you think regardless, do you think they were both the same?
Yeah, because I think McAllister was more consistent throughout the game, whereas Szoboszlai had a really low first half and a really high second half.
That logic makes sense to me.
But I wouldn't go as low as a 2 for the first half. I'd have gone a 4 for the first half, but I don't think I'd have gone as high as a 10 for the second half either. I think I'd have gone maybe a 9 for the second half. So 7 or, do you know, effectively, if I'm in between a 4 and a 9 and a 9, it's a 7.5. So yeah, 7.5 then for me. What I'd have given him.
Don't you think he was better than McAllister or my guy Maddie?
But based on what I just said, by 0.5, I'd have had to give him.
Guys, do you know how funny it is to watch back heated arguments?
Oh yes, the best.
Yes.
But them man have got money in the bank. People like Robo and Salah, they go so much for the club, even if they are going down in terms of their ability. They've got so much in the bank. Szoboszlai's got nothing in the bank. I am so sick and tired of watching this guy
bro.
contribute nothing.
Favoritism to a certain player.
It's not favoritism. You lot are being biased because you like Szoboszlai.
No, bro. I said
I'm not. It's not. Honestly, bro. Listen to what I'm saying.
No, wait there.
Wait.
Who done the preview? Who did I say should start in the 10?
When did I say he should have started the game? And when have I said he's played well? And
so why are you questioning my comment then? I don't
because you're not being consistent with him and others, bro. You're talking about credit in the bank and all this, bro. It's the first game of the season under a new manager. Judge the players on today. Because if that's the case,
Szoboszlai's on forward watch. I'm sorry, I'm not only using today as a metric to judge him.
He was having him on forward watch. That's up to him. That's up to Drew.
He was terrible for 5 or 6 months of last season, and he's continuing to poor form. I'm not letting him get away with having 6 months of doing fuck all last
year. Oh, you should have played. I knew it was about.
You should have been on Tifo, guys. You should have been on Tifo.
You should have been on Tifo, blood. You should have been on Tifo, blood. There was a lot happening still at half time. I don't even think we even spoke about the game.
I'm not even gonna lie. Do you know what I see when I watch that back? I see 3 diehard Liverpool ninjas vex this 0-0.
Yeah.
That's what I see when I watch that back, bro. It's crazy.
Mad.
But you know what?
I'm with you though, guys. Like, Szoboszlai still got a long way to go to prove himself. I do think he will. I think this will be a season where he proves himself, but he's got a long way to go at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Baby steps.
Yeah, because obviously one game again, like how the people kept telling me, it's one game, innit? One game's not going to change his reputation.
Salah.
Wasn't the best Salah, scored a goal, miscontrolled a few times.
He got a goal and an assist, if I'm not mistaken, though.
Did he get the assist for Jota?
Yeah.
Yeah. Salah got the goal and the assist, remember?
Oh, yeah. FPL settings.
A new record as well.
Not breaking records? I swear every other day there's a new record.
Scoring on the first game of the season. I think he's only not done it once.
All right, call me a madman. I think Salah was good, but I'm not going to sit here and say Salah was amazing, you know.
No,
I know we got a goal and assist, but I don't think we can really sit here and go, oh my gosh, he's like he weren't better than Grav. he was better than Soboslai McAllister, so he already puts him in the kind of 8.5. I'll say it's between.
He had a very similar game to Soboslai. He wasn't as bad as Sobo was bad in the first half, but he was quite bad. And then he was exceptional in the second half. So it's like,
it's like an 8.5 or a 9. I
would give Mo a 9 or a 9.5.
Would you?
Yeah, because a goal and assist was very important.
No, that's why I said an 8.5 or a 9, but I'm gonna go 9. I'm not gonna go as high as
you know
9.
What it is? He's getting boosted up by him and Soboslai's second half is only different by the goal contribution. If that makes sense, because I think Soboslai didn't get an assist or a goal, but was exceptionally good in terms of the way he was playing. Whereas I don't think Mo was exceptionally good with the way he's playing. He's playing very good, but he got the goal and the assist. So I'm only boosting him above Soboslai based on the metric of the goal and the assist adds clarity.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. No,
I said that. I'm saying to the situation. So where I've given Sobo an 8, that's why I'm going to give Mo a 9 or a 9.5, because I think Soboslai's second half without the goals and the assist was better than Mo's. Like if you told me to base the overall gameplay of the second half, I'll say Soboslai had a better second half than Mo. But we ain't gonna be able. We're not taking away the goal and assist, because that's the most important metric of what his contribution was today. So
do you know what we did forget? Soboslai assisted Salah. How about that? Remember the 1-2? Remember the 1-2? We forgot.
Oh shit!
They got the chat. Yes. This is what I'm saying, chat.
Do you know what? So that means that Salah can only get a 9 at the most then, because he wasn't more than a whole mark.
This is why I said 9, 8.5 or a 9.
Yeah, 9. I'll go 9 for Mo then. Yeah, 9 for Mo. Yeah. That was a naughty 1-2 with Soboslai as well.
Days. Hey, do you know what? I just saw Weefa doing absolute madness, but in a bad way. The man,
Who did?
What are you saying? It was a free. It's a free Wi-Fi. No password needed.
So imagine goal kick. Yeah, Viper's facing.
Everyone's just getting scam drift. No protection on the Wi-Fi, bro.
Yeah, bro. You're just wondering why you can't watch.
So Netflix. Bad. He's caused his team. Oh, Lewis Dunk's given away a penalty, but it all started from Vifa just mashing. Yeah, he made a bad mistake.
Boy.
Have they got a penalty? Is it Ben? I'm not too sure. Is it Ben?
You better pray that he has a good season, man. I still get people DMing me about Diaby, bruv. And I
still think Viper's had a good game. Well, up until that moment. He's going VAR though.
You know what the internet's like, Matt.
It's a
no
penalty.
Mercy.
No, I know it is.
Someone said Naby one.
That's mad.
Oh
no, you know what? Max Cater sounds better.
I hope and pray he doesn't come to Anfield and bad us up, because this is another thing as well. Don't be speaking too early, people. Don't do it. Don't speak too early, because I'm just saying.
Someone else. What about Pacho? We move.
Pacho's gone PSG. Funny enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start double barreling it. Wi-Fi Pacho. Naby. His name is Naby Wi-Fi Pacho.
That's what we're doing now. Is that what we're doing? Bro, that's what we're doing. Is that what we're doing?
Oh man.
If that's what we're doing, then boy. That's all I'm gonna say. Boy, that's what we're doing, then we're cool.
Oh, that tickled me, Drew. Oh man.
The double barrel thing's in full effect these days, so it works perfectly, isn't it?
Diaz, guys.
Not much I could say. Diaz. Should have scored.
Yeah, he should have.
And he actually scuffed a few moves. Can't lie.
But at the same time, there was a few times when he did really well, and he got past his man, and it was brilliant defending why he didn't get like an assist or it didn't come to anything. So I'm gonna go a 5.5 or a 6 for Diaz today.
I'm going 5.
Fair dues.
I'm going 5 as well.
And
I'm not mad at that.
And here's the thing that's gonna hurt the truth. If he scores, it changes the narrative. He didn't score. If he makes a better decision or doesn't dwell on the ball or something, it changes the whole perception. The fact that this was the first game of the season, all he had to do was score a goal, and I think the narrative changes. And this is why, until Diaz really kind of makes that position his own, the whole left wing allegations of him not being good enough won't go away. Yeah. That's the honest truth. They won't go away. Because imagine...
I think Gakpo starts the next game.
Salah and Jota were both able to bag. And you could arguably say Diaz had the easiest chance out of all three of them. Out of all three of them. He's the only one that couldn't bag today. And think of the chances.
No, it wasn't the easiest chance today. There were some other chances that were easier.
Oh, sorry, Jota's one. Sorry, right.
Jota's miss was criminal.
But Jota made up for it, though. That's another thing.
Diaz's one was easier than Jota's one.
No, Cal, because the keeper was coming out and he had to lift it, he just did a bad job of it. But remember, the keeper was coming out. Jota was middle of the goal. Like, that's bread and butter for Joe. We all sat here and I was just.
It is bread and butter. Like, no, it's bread and butter. But then so is Diaz. Diaz is in front of the goalkeeper.
Jota's is a horrible miss. Don't get me wrong. Jota's is a horrible miss. Diaz just has to side foot that.
Yeah.
No. I think he did have to lift it to get past the goalie. I think
he doesn't have to lift it. You can just place it, bro. Honestly.
No. I think if he just hits it, the goalie saves it. That's why he tried to lift it. It was just a terrible execution.
But here's the thing, though. Regardless of whose is worse, it is a debate. Even though I do think probably thinking of it, Jota's is worse.
Jota's was worse.
It's that whole thing of, but Jota still was able to bag. Do you know what it is, bro? If Diaz missed that chance, but he scored, we'll be like, he missed that chance, but at least he bagged today. That's the most important thing you kind of think about. Because Jota, if Jota doesn't score today, people are hammering Jota.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying? They're hammering him.
In the chat. It started already in the chat.
And the same thing as Salah, but that's the difference between those other two. Diaz needs to be like that. If you miss that chance, okay, but make sure though you still bag, because if not, those allegations unfortunately they won't go away. And it's a horrible thing to have to go through, but that's the reality.
Let me have a look and see if I can actually find, because I don't know if people are being serious or if they're like because they don't like him, whatever. Let me see if I can find Diaz's stats from today's game.
Because remember, guys, when we were saying, like, I think he made a couple of good passes, but there's other passes where like he kind of messed up the move and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, I'm just going to see what his actual stats were today, just out of curiosity. See, this is what's kind of mad about when you look back on the game. Listen to this. Luis Diaz versus Ipswich. 5 out of 5 dribbles completed, 5 progressive carries, 4 progressive passes, 2 out of 3 aerial duels won, 6 recoveries, and 1 out of 1 tackles won. Luis Diaz was the player with the most duels won today out of all Liverpool players. So you hear that, everyone is acting like he's a piece of crap, but listen to that. That's mad when you actually think.
No, you're right. But then we also watched the game. Do you know, like I watched the game and could tell you he made wrong decisions. Don't get me wrong, didn't mention the dribbling, but again, the end product didn't score today. All that hard work, okay, fair play. Did he get an assist today? No. Was he dangerous? Yeah, he was dangerous throughout the game, but he should have done more. And maybe we're being harsh here, but it's what we require from the other forwards, because we would have mocked the other forwards the same minute, but they bagged and got a Salah, obviously got a goal assist. Jota got an important goal. Diaz has to step up.
But this is what I'm saying. I know he's got to do better. He has to do better with some of his finishing and decision making. I've never ever denied that. But like I'm saying, if you look at that, is it not still harsh that obviously we do a 50-50 thing here? I think we've always agreed it's 50% stats and it's 50% eye test, right? So if we're taking both metrics into account, those stats are actually brilliant. Like, he's come out of the game statistically one of the best players in the game. So I'm saying, is it not harsh for him to not just get at least a 5.5 or a 6 in the rating if The eye test suggests there was some issues, like we said, but at the same time, statistically, he was brilliant. Like, people will act like he doesn't do anything. He beat his man 5 times out of 5. Pause. So, like, that's actually part of what he's meant to be doing,
but
right?
I could look at the same stats at Szoboszlai, maybe, even if he didn't. Let's say Szoboszlai didn't get an assist. This is why I feel like
no, but we know Szoboszlai played well in the second half.
No. I know, but that's what I'm saying. But we didn't even. You don't even need stats to tell you that. That's what I'm saying. I don't need stats to tell me these carries from Diaz.
Did well today up until the final part. Like, when I was watching the game, I didn't think he was bad. I just thought, fuck's sake, bro, when you're in front of goal, man. Like, but I didn't think the other part of his game was bad. I wasn't watching him thinking, you're not doing anything,
crap.
Bro,
Diaz wasn't crap.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Diaz was not crap.
So I'm just saying. But again, I'm not mad at a 5. I just think maybe he deserves a 5.5 or a 6. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying that even people saying that he lost the ball too many times. You say that, but statistically, he didn't.
So it doesn't actually say how many times he did lose the ball drift in the stats you read out.
No, but for example, if he completed every dribble that he went on, how many, like, do you know what I mean? Because usually that's when you will lose the like, you know, when you kind of will.
No, you can lose the ball through passing and all those stuff as well.
Yeah, but most of his, I'm sure it said most of his passing today was good as well. Hold on.
Where's all them lost signal man them now? Where you at? Where's your lost signal man them now? What you man saying? What you man saying?
You say lost signal man.
Yeah, lost signal man them. What you not saying now? This is why I said don't talk too soon, you know.
No, it's true. You did still.
I literally said it, bro. But it's all right. We move. All them lost signal man there.
You know what? Check this. There's even a few websites now that have started to post Liverpool fans after watching back the incident are starting to be raged at Luis Diaz actually being fouled and should have been awarded a penalty. You know, like when he missed that chance. Like, they're looking back because I'm telling you, if he hadn't lifted it, I think the keeper would have saved it. If he did just hit it straight, then I think the keeper would have saved it because of how close he was. So that's why he tried to lift it. But maybe he should have even won a penalty. I think at the time I thought it, but I just couldn't be asked because I was so annoyed that he missed and everyone was hammering him. But like, maybe he should have even won a penalty. So we'll see.
I hear that, bro, but that's doing all that shoulda, woulda, coulda stuff.
No, because I'm still saying he should only get a 5.5 or a 6. I'm not saying he was a bad boy. I'm just saying I think Diaz is one of the people in our team that people concentrate the most on. What was his stats in terms of goal and assist? He didn't get any of those? Nah, bun Diaz.
All right, let me ask you a quick question. Because this whole thing of Diaz, I think, is this year. It's so, all right, by statistically, he played well, but then would you say that he played better than Jota and Salah, just in general? Would you say he played better than them two?
I think he had a better first half than Salah. Second half, obviously, Salah was better than him. But I do think Diaz was better than Salah in the first half today.
But I'm saying as overall, like the whole game, like who, like
no, Diaz, Salah was better than him overall. Yeah,
but that's what I'm. But I think, to your point, stats are important. Yeah, but let's say Diaz got
it's 50-50.
Yeah, because I do feel like, bro. What I'm saying is, this can't be the complete Diaz, if that makes sense. Like, he should be able to raise his game to the point where we speak about him like how we speak about Salah and Jota. Do you get what I mean? Like,
okay, so look, I don't even want to drag up. I don't even want to drag up old shit because it's petty, and I know I'm being petty even bringing this up. But during the conversation we had about Szoboszlai, the main metric what you and Cal were shouting at me about was, why am I using last season to judge Szoboszlai? This is a new season. So why are you judging? Why are you now judging Diaz off last season?
But we can speak about the game, even if I don't. All right, then.
But at half time, Szoboszlai was terrible. You told me to only.
If you want me to scrap, which I can do very easily, and scrap last year, let's just base it off today. Today, he was still the worst forward. Right?
No, the point I'm making is at half time, Szoboszlai had been asked. And you lot was telling me that I should only be judging
fresh start. I said fresh start. I said we can only speak
about. It was asked at that point though, that first 45 minutes, and you lot was telling me that I shouldn't be judging him on anything but today. And he was asked at that point. So why was I getting back? Like, why was I being like attacked for the judgment
But
I was
I'm
making.
confused what it's got to do with Diaz though, rather than Soboslai.
Because when I was judging Soboslai, you lot said I was
baffled.
judging Soboslai on last season, which is unfair. This is a
but
new
we're talking
season.
about Diaz. I'm confused. I thought we've skipped.
Yeah,
what's Soboslai got to do with Diaz?
When I was talking about Soboslai
Right.
at halftime, you lot said that I was judging him on last season because what I'm saying is harsh and I should only be judging him on what I've seen today. And at that point, he was arse, and you lot still weren't letting me say he was on fraud watch. And he was arse up until halftime, right? So how comes you're being so judgmental on Diaz? It's just one game. It's just one game.
Because
let's wait until we're 10 games in, because it's a new season, right? Because you lot said don't talk about last season.
All right, so I see what you're trying to do here, but did I say he should be benched? Did I say we need to sell him? Did I say any of those things? I said based on today.
I can definitely.
No. But if you listen, but you can't say no. But I'm telling you what I'm saying, bro. What I'm saying is that he can do better. He should be doing better. He should have scored today. I didn't mention last season. Did I say? Well, let me land. Did I say last year? Look at all those misses that he had. Bro. I never said last year. Look at the miss at Man City, similar to today. I never mentioned anything about last season.
No, you never said anything.
Literally spoke about the game and literally the game. I haven't spoke about.
Bro,
chat on my line. Have I spoken about last season with Diaz at all?
If you watch it back,
do you know what I mean?
You will understand what I mean. That the judgment in where you're judging him, you can tell it has something to do with last season and like generally how you feel about Diaz.
Right, if we're being honest, this is Diaz's third. Is it third season or full season?
Fourth.
No, I think it's his
3.5
season.
Yeah. Soboslai's had 1 year. These lot have been there longer. Sometimes
I'm only asking you to keep.
No, but I'm just saying. No, I'm explaining. But sometimes, no, I'm just saying that. Sometimes I'm gonna say that because it's like, bro, the man's been here a year, but other players have been here longer. They're still here. They haven't kicked on what we were saying, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to talk about last year with Diaz. That's what I literally said. This game, I never mentioned misses from last season. I never mentioned anything about last season. I literally just said this game. And that's why I'm trying to keep the energy, because you're right. We've got to be fair. I can't say that about Sobo and then do the same thing and do the same thing with Diaz. And this game here, in my opinion, bro, I think he played decent, but he should be scoring, bro. And I think 3.5 years compared to 1 year is very different when we talk about credit in the bank and whatever. He's got to be scoring, bro. Has to. And that's why I feel like the allegations won't go away about the left wing situation. But that's obviously a different type of story. That's to do with his future. But just based on today, I'm saying 5.
Yeah, same. Jota. I'm going 7 for Jota.
7.5. I think he was a little
the bad miss in the goal. The bad
I hear that. But he was starting to.
They cancelled each other out.
But he started to be very instrumental in our build-up play and dropping deep and finding pockets of space.
That's why I go 7 for Jota. I can't. I can't go higher because that miss was bad.
No, it was shocking, bro.
But he scored. So it balances out.
Is that
like button, man?
Yeah. Come on, let's get more likes, people.
How many likes are we on?
570. Come on,
guys. Come on.
There's 1,000 of you in here, man. Come on.
So you gave Jota an 8, Matt?
No, 7.5.
Oh, 7.5.
Yeah.
I will give Jota. Yeah, I think 7.5 might be right. Yeah. Brilliant finish.
Great assist from Salah?
Salah,
yeah. Can I say something? I'm not even trying to trigger anyone or do anything here. You see if Jota stays fit and Darwin's able to come off the bench and play cup games and stuff while he's learning this new system and hopefully building up his confidence, I think it's a win-win situation potentially. But there are variables there. Obviously, Jota's got to stay fit and Darwin's got to improve his finishing in front of goal. But if those things both happen, we're literally in a win-win situation.
Yeah.
God would have needed to help Nunes if he'd have missed that chance Jota missed. Lord have mercy.
Not if he finished the. Let's be real, Drift. If Jota didn't score, we're cooking Jota right now.
That's what I said. We're cooking him.
But because Jota's got the money in the bank, it wouldn't even be close to the way Nunes will get cooked.
Not again. I can only speak for me. I judge players on a game by game basis. I'll be cooking Jota today.
I'm not gonna lie.
Even the chat during the show,
if you have a very good point. I agree with you on that one.
It is chaos. Like if Nunes missed that chance,
no.
It would have been.
No, do you know why though? Do you know why? And we just this is human nature. If you feel like something has happened many times before and it happens again, you're gonna get more annoyed about it. That's just normal. So you're right, Jiff. I can't speak for Cal. Cal's what he said his. I'll be honest, yeah. Not saying Cal wasn't,
Nunes
but I'm being honest.
the goal afterwards.
Yeah.
People would have not cared about the goal.
I will go. If Nunes missed that chance. But here's the thing though, if he scored the goal to make up for it, I would have been like, I will be like, oh, well played. He done water, but he's got to score that next time. Like I will say with Jota.
When we played,
Matt, you know what?
But if he just missed and didn't score, then he's getting fried.
No, but even if he'd have done exactly what Jota did in the exact same order, I can guarantee you, right here, right now,
he wouldn't get fried. No, he wouldn't get fried.
He would. The miss would be getting talked about more than the goal.
Shall I tell you why I disagree with that though? Because we've seen games where he's missed sitters but also scored, and that hasn't been the theme of the show.
It has, bro.
No, it's not.
I remember it,
but it's not been the theme. It's not been the theme. But obviously, you'll get people who still speak about it, but it's not the theme of the show. Plus, again, I'm just going to say it straight. The reason why people will get onto Nunes more than they'll probably get onto Jota is because Nunes has so many people who constantly put him up on a pedestal.
No, because Jota's got more money in the bank, so rightly so, he will get away with more.
But, bruv, even still, we speak about money in the bank, bruv. If you go through, like, predicted or like dream lineups for Liverpool and all these things, it's always Nunes who's leading the attack. This going into the season, what everyone's been saying is Nunes is going to cook under Slot. No one's really spoken about Jota. Jota goes under the radar. It's because Nunes is constantly rammed down your throat. Pause. Constantly. It's constant. It's constant. Like Nunes is going to do this. Nunes does this, but wait till he cooks this. Wait till he cooks that, and it's like, okay, we're still waiting.
What it is, this is the best way for me to explain.
I don't think it would be.
The hype Nunes gets, Jota should have received that from the first year, which doesn't
After
make
the first season. Yeah,
Jota's not even talked about enough, in my opinion. And I know he does get injured, but he's not. The hype for Jota is nowhere near the hype for Nunes. I can tell you that from now.
I think Nunes might have people like myself who back him. I don't think people hype him. I wouldn't go as far as to say
the hype for. Bruv, do you know what I saw? I've seen posts. I'm not gonna name it. I've seen posts on like Instagram stuff here, and even on Twitter, where they're like, "Slot ball's gonna cook," and Nunes is gonna cook, all these things. And I'm thinking, why is no one just mentioning Jota? Like, no one's just mentioning him. That genuinely.
No, but the same way nobody was mentioning Salah in that, for example, then because maybe they just know he is good. Like, there's no need.
No. There was even things about Salah because
I haven't heard anybody saying under Slot Salah's gonna beat because everyone just knows Salah. There's no need to talk about it.
Bruv, I'm telling you,
people
now,
would say that Darwin would be an automatic or should be an automatic start at number 9. They've been saying it last season, and they've been saying it this season.
No, fair enough. I haven't really been paying attention to anything this summer with regards to any of this stuff. So
Saka.
I don't know.
Are we gonna mark the subs?
Some of them were on long enough to need to be marked. Yeah.
I thought Simicast did well when he came on.
Yeah.
I'd go 7 for Simicast.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Ibu for me gets an 8.
8.5.
8.5.
Okay, even better.
Helped change the game.
He did.
Yeah, he did. He actually did.
Gakpo didn't really do much when he came on.
Gakpo was. We got to be honest. Gakpo was bang average in that cameo.
I would say it's a bit poor.
I'd give him a 5. He did do 1 or 2 good crosses, but he also did 1 or 2 really stupid things. I just give him a 5.
You know, I'm one of Gakpo's biggest supporters. I don't think he played well. I don't think he played.
I wouldn't go as far as saying 4 though, Matt. I don't think he did anything that was glaringly poor.
Yeah,
Bro.
that's what I mean. I think you're being a bit harsh to give him.
All right. There was a cross that he scuffed with his left foot. Remember, this is me speaking about Gakpo. You know, he scuffed the cross with his left foot. There was another.
No,
point
it was cut out, Matt. You delayed it and then it was cut out. He didn't scuff it; it was cut out.
Yeah,
bro,
we got.
But he delayed it, and that's what the frustration was. He delayed the cross.
There was one part where the ball was played to the ball got stuck underneath his foot. Bro, I don't think Gakpo. Do you know what it is with Gakpo? I've noticed he's just not a striker, bro. He's not a striker.
I hear that.
Not a striker. But
we had no offsides today. That's incredible.
Did we not?
None.
And what was also
That's
good is
insane.
that we caught Ipswich offside countless times.
Pure time.
Numerous times. Numerous.
Yeah. I'd go 5 for Gakpo.
I know we haven't got. It doesn't look up to speed. It's hard to explain. It's hard for me to explain. I know that's not Gakpo being Gakpo, if that makes sense. He looks off the pace. It's the first game. Some people are going to be ahead of others. That's why I do feel like the Núñez thing could be that he's just not up to speed. Genuinely, they haven't had enough game time or enough preseason matches. You could tell Gakpo just looked kind of a bit off it. Like, I don't know. I guess if you're gonna give him 5, we'll just give him 5. But yeah.
Right, let's help these supers before we have a quick chat about Joey G.
We forgot about Brad's.
Hey, Connor Bradley, he done very well.
I'm giving Bradley a 7.5. I thought he come on and was exceptional when he come on.
Yeah, I can run
Bradley
that
was
now.
very good, bro. Very good.
I was so upset he didn't get that goal, man. You don't know how heavily my stock is invested in Bradley, man. It's crazy. That guy is a G, man.
I mean, just that is a lot. Just that is a lot, you know.
What?
I mean,
he's learning from the best. Captain Sparrow. He's learning from the best. He's learning from the best.
Hold on. I was never ever off the Bradley train, regardless of whether I wasn't hyping it as much. I've never ever said a bad word about Bradley.
I'm just saying, Carl was the. I'm just saying, Carl was there.
Yeah, Carl said he thinks Bradley's good enough. The same way at the moment he's saying he thinks Morton is good enough.
You done the same thing with the quantity.
No. Whoa! I said I didn't see the point in signing Calvin Ramsey because we had Bradley, and I got cussed out for that.
No. I think the only time when people was a bit annoyed at you is when you said you think that Bradley's good enough to play if Trent isn't playing.
Yeah, that
was when people was a bit annoyed at you. But
at
no point have I ever had a problem with Bradley at all.
That hasn't worked out. The right back. That I think he's talented. It hasn't worked out. Who's the right back that we signed? It hasn't worked out.
Calvin Ramsey.
Yeah, Calvin Ramsey. Yeah. Drift. I'm not trying to drag you.
Yeah, I said I think Ramsey's better than Bradley.
We both were saying that, you know. We both.
But at the time, I think Ramsey had proven that it was worthy to think that.
He's never
because that was before the season.
I still think
that was before the season that Bradley cooked on loan.
Well, I'm saying,
but anyway,
to give Kyle his credit, he did say Connor Bradley.
Cal was definitely the one who rated Bradley more than anyone. I've never doubted that. But I've never said. In fact, I can quote myself. I said, "Do you know what? To give Bradley his dues, he's never ever let us down whenever he's been given a chance."
No, I'm not saying you haven't said that. I'm not.
Yeah, so I'm not doing a Sparrow thing. It's not like I said he was rubbish and all of a sudden I'm trying to jump on the bandwagon
as well. I'm just saying. Remember, man, you said the academy wasn't that great at one point, but yeah, still.
I said the academy wasn't academy, and at the time it wasn't. That was 2 years ago. Can we move on now?
And Carl was like, I think you're.
Do you know how much changes in football in 2 years?
I'm just saying. You ain't got over.
That was a long time ago.
You're over explaining. You don't need to explain to me.
That was a long time ago. No, because man's trying to assassinate my character.
I'm just saying, bro.
Your character
that was a long time ago.
Your character just got assassinated.
I said the Ronaldinho thing years ago. I still get called out.
It happens. I get talked about with Naby.
There's a difference between a bank robbery and a murder, though, isn't it?
But that's not a murder. Wow. This is what I'm saying.
You two, when it comes to politicians, if I get into any trouble, I need you two back in my corner. I'll get off scot-free.
I'm not gonna lie, just the best at that.
I could have the weapon in my hand with my fingerprints all over it, and I'd get off with you two. You two would sort the whole case out in no time.
Oh yeah, slots rating, guys. How are we gonna
I
forget
didn't
the
want to bring it
gaffer?
up on the screen because we haven't got an image
because
of
we
him.
ain't
I
got
didn't want
the
to use
new.
Klopp and
Yeah,
be
yeah.
disrespectful.
Oh no! I've been waiting all fucking summer for this. I've been waiting all summer to do that.
Guys, just to let you know, for those that's asking about the TIFO referral code is Kopish, all lower caps. You can also use Matt as well, all lower caps, and you can also use Drifty, all lower caps. There are 3 referral codes that you can use. I'm just putting them in the chat now.
My uncle was a defense lawyer. Maybe it runs in the blood.
Well, we know this.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Nunes.
I'm gonna go 8 for slot.
I think that was an exceptional display of something's not working, and I know how to figure it out. And again, we can only just go off the one competitive game, right? But again, we're just the rating is just based off today. I think he proved within that one game that he's very good at understanding what a problem is, if there is one, and trying to find a solution for it. Will it continue all season? I bloody hope so. But if you look at preseason, and we did play well in preseason at periods, we did win most of our preseason games as well. And then you look at today, I think the future seems quite promising.
Would you give him so drift?
I haven't given my rating yet, but
all
right. Let me ask you this, Matt. Then I can't remember where we were in terms of the year. Like, I don't know if we was in June or July. I can't remember where we were. But you and me had a conversation. I remember Cal wasn't there for this one, and you asked me if I'm excited about the slot appointment, and I said yes. And you said you're not excited yet.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited yet about the slot appointment?
Yeah, I'm excited now, looking forward to the season. At that point, I wasn't. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we missed out on Alonso, and it felt like he was a backup. I didn't know enough about him for me to get excited about, other than the fact that I've heard that Feyenoord play good football. Done a bit of research.
It was the day we got the official announcement it would be slot without it being official. Do you remember that day?
Yeah. And it's like, now, one thing I'll say is this, in terms of how, as a man manager, it does seem like he's better than what I thought it would be as a man manager. You could tell from, not tell, but like just going off the clips on the training videos. I think he's had to deal with a lot of pressure that's come his way. That he shouldn't have needed to. The fact that the club have done no business whatsoever, and he's had to get a Liverpool side already for the start of the season, knowing that 3 of his best players could also leave for free next year. He's done an exceptional job, you know. I can't lie to you. And again, I know people might say, Matt, you're getting carried away as Ipswich, but correct me if I'm wrong. Cal, you'll probably know better because you've got the best memory. I think this is the first time Liverpool have won an opening day in the last 6-7 years, maybe.
No.
Yeah,
we've won quite a lot of opening days.
I swear I saw a stat.
No. I know what you're getting confused with.
What was it?
Slot became the first Liverpool manager to win his first ever competitive game.
That's it. Because I was just thinking that 1920
in the Premier League era, which I thought was crazy. In the Premier League era, apparently no one else has ever won their first ever competitive.
But that's what I'm saying. I
can't remember, obviously, Souness or Roy Evans. Gerard Houllier drew his first game.
Yeah, new manager. Sorry, people. What I said.
Spurs 1-1. After
I think they were all draws.
Drew 1-1 with Arsenal. David scored the goal in that game.
Yeah.
Not draws. Brendan lost his first game 3-0.
Oh, did he lose his first one? Man, like Brendan.
Yeah.
I think Klopp. I don't think Klopp did. Klopp win his first game.
No, he drew it. He drew
in it.
Kenny Dalglish. Kenny. I know Kenny came.
Yeah, I remember that game actually. Now he said that Spurs.
Kenny drew as well. Sunderland, I think it was 1-1.
Origi up front. Lallana.
Suarez missed a penalty in that game, and then Klopp's first game.
I think it was the Premier League era, guys. I think the journalists in the Premier League era, you could become the first Liverpool manager to win your first ever competitive game. I'm sure that's what.
Oh, his first ever competitive, not the opening game of the season.
Yeah, no, first ever competitive game. Yeah.
Okay.
No, but big up Slot though, each and every time, because what he's done is still a big achievement. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff happening in the background that he's had to deal with, and he got us really playing ball in the second half. Do you know what I'm gonna give Klopp? I say Klopp, imagine that. That's how you know, bro.
No, just the amount of times I have to correct myself in my mind,
bro. I'm so Miss Klopp.
It's because Klopp and Slot are very similar. Like they're not similar, but they are. If you get what I mean. Like it's not like it's Klopp and then Guardiola, so there's no way you'd ever like think the same thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I'm gonna give Slot a 9 for today.
I'm gonna give it a 10.
Attention to detail was
first
immaculate.
Liverpool manager to win in the Premier League era, his first ever competitive game. All the tactical changes he made worked. He understood what was wrong. He fixed what was wrong.
I would have given him a 10. Yeah.
He was brilliant today. He was absolutely brilliant.
All right, gonna help the supers, guys, and then we can touch on the Joey G stuff quickly. Shout out to Beijing Reds TV. Big up Beijing Reds TV. Go and subscribe to their channel. Virgil's bedroom beating sofa angled with the white spots and the black light shows up on all three. One second. Best channel. Want to be like you guys when we grow up.
I said them man are coming there like gone in 60 seconds, bro.
Kopish is gold. Big up the person behind that account on Twitter as well. You know who you are. Big up, man. In fact, I think I'll double check. No, I think he said this all right. It's Pimp in Distress who does that channel. So big up Pimp in Distress. One of the legends. If you know this channel, you know Pimp in Distress.
Big up Beijing as always, man. Love, brother.
Always big up Beijing. Big up Beijing Reds TV. Dean says, see what's been happening shows how Klopp made the fan base so comfortable when it comes to certain things. New era, new rules. We also need to adapt. Yeah, I agree with that as well.
Before I forget, apologies to cut you. You know what was quite telling about when Slot was asked about the transfer stuff is how much he seemed like he had to defend Hughes. And it's like, trust me, Hughes is working hard every day. It was like he was doing a lot to convince us that he's actually got a purpose.
I took it the other way. I took it as in I'm doing my thing. that boy there better be his team.
Oh, is that you read it? Yeah. I read it more like no, that's my brethren. Like, don't talk about him like that. Trust me, he's trying. That's how I read it.
I took it as in, I'm doing my job on the coaching field. Yeah, Rich is doing his job, and needs to do his job.
So
that's how I took
a different interpretation. Yeah. That's funny.
That's how I took it. I might be completely wrong, but that's how I took it. Big up Sadiq. Big up Sadiq. Yes, fellas. Slot not afraid to make changes. We move. Gonna big up Sadiq properly.
I think the main question is how much sleep have you had, big man?
Yeah. It's about to big him up properly. We're gonna big him up properly. Mohammed, our last away clean sheet was December 6th last year. That's insane.
That's mad.
And now we can really turn up. Now we can party. Sadiq says, Jackson giving the all clear coming home tomorrow afternoon. Shout out to Sadiq. Shout out to his missus. Introduced to the world, baby Jackson. Congratulations. Sadiq, this is for you. And more importantly, this is for the missus. Congratulations.
I actually didn't realize that. We'll talk, Sadiq. Big up, bro. I didn't realize that there was other stuff going on. Big up yourself, brother.
Big up, Sadiq. This is for you, bro. Big up to the family. Congratulations. Big up to you both. I'm so happy for you guys, man.
Yeah, man.
Sadiq goes on, says, Cal, check your phone when you can, bruv. Big up. I will do that, Sadiq. I'll do that in a minute. My phone's in the other room with the kids at the moment, but Robbie's there sleeping with the phone on his chest, so I don't even know why it's in there. Clopino
I'm surprised
says
he hasn't dropped it in the glass and be like, sorry, Dad. I'll buy you a new one, babe.
Whoops. Relax, babe.
Yeah. I'll get you another one, babe. Don't worry about it.
It's like, Clopino says, you guys are the only ones who I don't see, who don't see how average Ibu is. Clopino, we respectfully disagree, man. But this season, I think we'll show a lot. I think it will show a lot. This is Viewpoint says, finally pre and tactics in this team. Love it. Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, there were tactics in the team under Klopp.
Yeah, no, I don't think there were tactics last season that tough though. I think we kind of relied a lot on the emotion side and all that. But previously under Klopp, we have definitely showed tactics. Kloppinho says, we thought we signed KDB, but it's actually Gallagher. That is harsh. Pradip says, guys, appreciate all your contents. Big up yourself, Pradip. Been a member for 46 months as well. Big up, man.
Yeah, big up yourself, bro. So what was the Gallagher conversation about? Sorry, I missed that one. We thought we signed KDB, but we actually got Gallagher. Who is he talking about?
Regarding Szoboszlai.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Pimp in Distress says, want to address the greedy and title slander. Take it from someone who knows the brothers. If you think this, you know as much about Kop-Ish lads as you do about Galactico radiation from black holes. Pause. I'm going to say go jog off somewhere. I big up Pimp.
I appreciate the backing, Pimp. Love as always, brother.
Appreciate as always, man. Shout out to Pimp and Bruno. They were defending me on Twitter the other day as well. Someone just went off at me on Twitter for randomly. And they
I think it was because of the thing you were saying about
the entitled. Someone just went off on me, called me.
Watching that back, Cal, was fucking hilarious. I think that might be the most I've seen you lose your shit.
Oh, is it?
It's top 3 at least.
Yeah, probably.
Like you swore, you threw something across the room. Like you was vexed, bruv. You was
bruv, you tried doing back-to-back Caicedo Zubimendi stuff, bruv.
I tried to warn you. Bro.
I know, but I was there in it. I lived in the moment.
I tried to,
bruv. I'll be real. You see, when it comes to transfers, bruv, I live for the journey, bro, because the destination never happens.
Bro, I've seen you drowning. I've swam to you, and you're just punching me, but I'm trying to help you, bro. You're just punching me, bro, like you're gonna drown, bro. You just, no, get off me. I'm like, I tried, bro. I tried.
Shout out to Vitu, who says, question, would you guys sell Diaz if you could sign Kvaratskhelia? I think I've always been open with this one. It would be a yes for me.
I'm not commenting on this stuff anymore.
Oh, that means you might have changed your mind.
No, it just gets toxic, man.
It was a hard no at the beginning of the window, though.
No, I'm not even saying it's still a no.
Okay.
But the Diaz stuff and the Nunes stuff, it's getting toxic. I'm just gonna stay away from it. It's getting toxic, man.
Emil, you're right. Cal held up Robbie to say Zubi. I did. And the missus has also spoken to me about that sort of stuff as well, so I might not be doing that. Yeah, that's on me. ZZ says, another season of drift defending Diaz. Shake my head.
What did that literally just say? I didn't even know the super chat was there. What did I told you, Cal? I'm not doing it anymore, man.
So it's about to get worse. Lit Vibe says Diaz will be good in futsal. Bun him if we're serious. Vitu then goes on to say Luis Diaz is Neymar from Mercado Libre. We bought Neymar from Latin American Wish. Oh yeah, it's rough drift. Caster says Luis Diaz is the best catfish, essentially Rihanna with Sid from Ice Age smile and smells like the ocean downstairs. Raw. Guys, 28 won't improve soda fraud. Says he smells like the ocean down there is wild. That is crazy. Raw. LTAB
Some
says
people say they enjoy waking up on a beachfront and smelling the sea, but
I don't think Diaz is rubbish at all. I don't think he can take us to that next
is
level.
Saka actually limping at the final whistle?
But that's his thing, though. You know that's what he does, man. Come on, man.
That's crazy, bro.
You know that's his thing. Oh, Everton getting a nice little hiding to begin the season. Like that. I like that. Shout out to LTF says people even on main LFC fan YouTube channel go as far say they blame Klopp's chaos style of play as to why Nunes missed clear one-on-ones. That's why people get angry. I agree with that. Yeah, that's my frustration as well. Drifts Nunes Army says I'm shameless. Nunes is the best. You know what? Whoever you are, Drifts Nunes Army, you stand on business, and I fully respect you. You know, I fully respect.
Man said I'm shameless. Nunes is the best, just the best.
Big up Uncle Rod's. Go and subscribe to Uncle Rod's channel. Says big up Kopish. Good win today for LFC. Big up yourself.
Big up, man.
G says, congratulations, Sadiq, to you and the family. That will be me in a month's time. Cheese, got another one on the way, yeah?
Bro.
Big up, G. Big up, G.
Big up, man.
Come on.
Yeah,
Big up, man. Big up. Congrats, G, to you and the missus. Jamie says, go and subscribe to Jamie's channel as well, guys. If Slot wins the league, I might have a 4 for Lauren Berry ready.
Jamie, I second that.
Lauren's his wife, by the way, before anyone tries to put any fake narratives out there. Lauren is Jamie's wife. Eastwood says, next big transfer, we need Cal on radio science. Okay, cool. It's a bit harsh, but okay.
Damn.
Basically, you don't want me speaking on transfers because of the.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna let it be known now because I don't want it to be seen as we were talking behind your back. Yesterday, during my watch along, a couple people asked me if I could like keep you away from any conversation.
Wow,
that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Is that what people are doing behind my back? Yeah. What was your response, Drew?
No. It's not behind your back because it's out in the open. You just didn't.
I bet Drift didn't even say no.
In fact, they actually went as far as to say. They actually went as far as to say. No, real talk. They actually went as far as to say, can you holler at Cal and Matt right now to get them involved in this conversation so they know? Because they included you a little bit in it, Matt, as well. Still, yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Do they name names?
Yeah.
No,
I'm not a snitch, bro.
Do they name names?
I'm not a snitch.
When was this yesterday? Yeah.
Yeah, but your name, yeah. Your name.
Cool. I just downloaded the video from Tifa. It's all good.
Now, basically, like Cal's Thanos, but you're Dr. Doom, though.
You're such a wind-up.
You know what I mean?
No.
Nelante said, "Count any transfers." Nelante just said, "Count any transfers. Just do family time." Yeah. So I'm not even allowed on stream when there's transfer talk now. Is that what we're saying?
They're not even date night, family time.
Bro, why is there this narrative that, like, see, someone said, yeah, if Matt takes a photo with you, it's over. I've taken one photo. One!
And the evidence is it's over.
Drift.
No, actually, you've taken two. You've taken two,
Did you say yesterday on stream, my back hurts? Did you say that, Drift?
No, come on. You know that's rubbish. Come on, man. You know that's not true.
Matt,
remember, you got a picture of a certain brother who was supposed to be the original wing wizard, remember?
What?
Show.
Remember?
Yeah, but that's nothing to do with us. That's not Liverpool.
But you're 2 for 2 on careers.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then what about Van Dijk? I've got a picture of Van Dijk. What we saying now?
That was the season he got injured, though, remember?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Stop the cap.
I know.
Stop the cap. Stop. Look, picture with Van Dijk. And not only that, Cho, like he's...
But Matt, what's different is...
Did he get bad injury, though?
I was in that picture, so I reversed the judge.
Ah, here we go.
Because I weren't a solo picture.
Here we go.
If you look back at the picture, Van Dijk's actually like this. Like he can feel the vibe.
Yeah. You see, Cho, did he get a bad injury though?
No. It was not.
All jokes aside.
No, I was only joking. That wasn't the season.
No, I was just saying that he didn't get a bad injury, did he, Cho?
Oh yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where is he? Where is he actually at now?
Nottingham Forest.
He's at Forest.
Oh yeah.
He was linked with Bayern Munich.
Oh yeah, for real.
And then he met you.
Don't do that. Do you know how long ago, bro? I met him. That was during the pandemic, bro, or just after the pandemic. So would have been
the only move
2020 or 2021.
Man, just do this with the Kodak picture, you know. Man's career don't know what's about to happen next.
You better actually crazy.
Is that Matt signed it? Got him.
Surely you lot can't, because I ain't got a picture of Naby Keita or Oxlade-Chamberlain. Them man, do you know what I mean?
No, we're not saying you're all the judge, but we're just saying.
You're basically saying I'm all the judge when it comes to transfers.
Yeah, 100%. You're clear.
How is Thanos, but
you're
Matt
clear.
is Dr. Doom.
Wow.
Should we go through your list of players? You are clear, bro.
I don't think there's a list.
What?
There's not a list. Not a serious list.
Drift, do you want to give him the list of players that Cal's wanted and something's happened?
Name
the players that you wanted, Cal. You know better now. Name the players that you wanted Liverpool. And be honest. Just be honest.
Yeah. Let's go through it then.
Just be honest. It's okay to say space.
So are we including the chaos of? So you've got Caicedo and Zubimendi. That's just chaos.
Yeah, that's this chaos already.
Then you've got Kone.
Oh, wait there. He wanted Tchouaméni. He wanted the Real Madrid's Camavinga. Yeah.
Arda Güler.
Arda Güler. He wanted oh, sorry.
Pedro Neto.
Yeah, Neto. Fekir.
Musa Diaby.
Fekir.
Yeah.
We're at 8 at the moment.
Yeah,
that's a lot of players, bro.
I wanted Laporte as well.
Did you want Lamar?
Yeah.
That's 10.
Bro, there's a lot of players, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot still.
Did you want Nkunku like me?
No, not really. Like,
okay.
I'd have been all right if we got him, but
okay.
So, yeah, I wanted Sancho.
I just remembered another one.
Yeah, me and you remember we were advocate for San. I can't even like how me and you were.
Florian Wirtz.
Yeah.
This is fam. You are.
Yeah. I think we should stop the list. I haven't got enough hands anymore for the list.
Bellingham and Elise. Oh, Gavardia.
Bellingham, fam.
Shirky.
So, Cal, what we really need is for you to say Salah out, Van Dijk out.
Oh, Declan Rice.
Trent out.
Oh, yeah,
Musiala.
Rice,
wow,
it's
actually worse than I thought.
Yeah, the list is massive, bruv.
That is crazy.
The list is looking like a shopping receipt right now. Like,
You'll Never Walk Alone said I should file for bankruptcy.
Bruv, your judge has gotten so bad.
Oh, yeah, he's that.
Y'all be left after one season.
Guavado.
Gavardia, yeah.
It's a long list, fam.
I can't lie. I want a lot of these players. It's just football, but I can't lie. Bruv, it's the club, man. I don't want to turn it negative. I don't. Because we won today. But the club's just not doing enough, fam. They're not. All these players that we mentioned, we're never going to get all of them. But some of them were within our reach, man.
I also wanted Alonso as manager.
So did everyone, to be fair.
Mazraoui. Ben White.
Bro, Brighton won 3-0.
4-0.
Everton.
Is it?
No, I think one of the goals got chalked off, Kyle.
Yeah, because I'm seeing it now on the Sky Sports thing. You know, Newcastle won 1-0 with 10 men. They got centre back sent off, Fabian Shaw.
Who scored?
I have no idea, bruv.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I know I hope it's Isak.
Yeah, I need fantasy. I need that.
Yeah, FPL, please let me Isak, bro. It's Joe Linton, man. That's
and you know what? Everton fans can't even blame the red card because they were 2-0 down when he got sent off anyway.
I tell you one player I'd love to sign from Everton, but we never will because of the rivalry. Branthwaite.
He's a good centre.
Does look good.
That boy's the truth.
He's a good centre.
Oh, Joe Linton's the one who got the goal, but Isak got an assist.
Did he? FPL, we move.
FPL.
So if I'm not mistaken, Brighton are top of the league, innit?
Yeah, they must be on goal difference.
Yeah, Brighton on goal difference. Then Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United.
Remember, that's what I was saying. Let's try and get that extra
This is
goal,
what I'm saying, bro. Someone's on 57 points. I ain't even checked my points.
How?
Bro, what did you do? Enter some cheat code?
Yeah. I don't want to bait. I don't want to bait anyone up, but they're definitely people who work for the Premier League or something.
Actually, do you want to know something?
A9 said, just for one season, Cal, you need to walk alone.
I've just checked mine. Yeah. Do you know what I'm on right now? I'm on 61.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say how.
Look how invested you lot are now. The one time I forget my team, all of a sudden, man, them are just on it.
No, don't lie.
I'll be honest,
you're invested,
give it a month for me, and I won't even update the team probably.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Kyle will always do that, and I'll probably do mine like 3 months after. But I'm here now. And Drift, okay. I'm surprised. I'm disappointed in you because you had to remind me.
I know. Life was lifing, and I totally got messed up. But
I'm on 49.
But you know what? Maybe it's an omen because the only time I've ever won the league on FPL was when I'm
on 61. Yeah, let's go. But I bet someone's gonna be on like 100 or something. Watch. So I want to check the thing now, but we'll check it on Monday because you've got games to play today and obviously tomorrow. So. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not on 49. I'm on 33. My bad. I was looking at the wrong thing. Life comes at you fast. Sadiq says, Drift, I get enough, big man. I'm operating at 3 hours. I'm not gonna lie, it's not too bad for a newborn, you know.
Yeah.
3 hours is actually all right for a newborn, man. Eastwood says, all love, Cal. You know me. I do, bro. Big up yourself, bro.
Yeah, big up, Eastwood.
Big up.
Cam J says, Pimps, Tifo code. I can't really say this out loud. It's definitely not my motto. Like, I don't know where that's come from. That's not my motto for life. Yeah. Big up, though, Cam J.
Instead of you only live once, you only bust once.
You boys are elite. Big up yourself.
Oh man.
Sultan says Cal Shirky is available for 20 and Kone for 25 to 30. I know, man. I know, but we know this ain't happening.
There's no chance we'd go for those players now. There isn't.
Fact. Kone would be. If we're seeing what Grab's doing in the 6th position, like Kone would cook, man. Him next to Grab would cook, or him next to Matt would cook.
Is he a better 6th than Grab in your opinion?
I believe so, yeah.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
I would like his physicality in the middle of the park.
Kone's quite physical.
The thing is, he's also very elegant.
Yeah,
him and Gravenberch are quite similar, you know.
They'd complement. I just think Grab's better attacking wise, and he's better defensively.
Okay, you think he can sense danger a bit better than?
Yeah. When it comes to the attacking side, Grab's clear.
I'm not gonna lie. One thing that surprised me, like I said though, Gravenberch attention to very defending today. Yeah, the awareness. And again, we're gonna find out as season goes on against harder opponents, like what it's like. Was it just he just had a great game, or was it just a case of he's learning now, like you know? So we'll have to wait and see.
Give me one sec. Asim says, how you feel about FSG? No Coutinho sell, no Virgin Ali. Yeah, for me, it's always kind of been I've wanted them out personally. I think we can do better.
I just want owners. Do you know what? I don't even think we can do better in regards to. I don't have a personal issue with them, and I think if they wanted to, they could actually be much better owners. It's not like they're not capable of being better owners. They just choose not to be, and that's what annoys me. They could be way more ambitious because, you know, look how you become a billionaire by being ambitious. So I think they could just apply the same principles they applied to life into Liverpool and would be fine, but they just don't seem to want to.
Yeah, Rob, with that portfolio thing. Eastwood, we need Cal's greatest misses starting 11. Bro.
I'm not going to lie, the team would bang.
Okay, cool. So you double down on it. Cool. Tom C says, great win today. You boys are the best channel. Big up yourself, Tom.
Big up, man.
Big up, man.
Sultan says, what centre back would you get if Gomez leaves? Mine is Otavio. I'd want 2 defenders if Gomez leaves. I'd want Bastoni or Schlotterbeck and Getrida.
I don't know anymore.
If we lose Gomez,
plus, Cal,
then...
you're not supposed to say it out loud, bro.
Well, we ain't getting one of those 3 players.
Right.
Definitely not getting Gertrude now.
Wow.
Ben Davis, it is. We move.
I forgot the other one you said, so let's just leave it.
I think he said Ben Davis.
Okay.
I'm banned from these questions as well, yeah?
I think he said Kabak.
Caster says, fun fact, Reece James has more big chances created than Luis Diaz when he spent all season mopping hospital floors. You good, Matt?
Yeah. No, I'm right. It's just...
You sure?
Yeah, I'm blessed. Sun in my eyes still.
Anything you want to respond to that, Drew?
I told you, I'm not getting involved in the toxicity anymore, bro.
No. Sorry. I just remember something and started laughing. The good nice deal what was talking about.
The world's got too much toxicity. I'm not adding any more to it, man.
It's not even a Diaz bit, it's the Reece James bit.
What do we think about the Gomez situation? Is Gomez going to leave, guys, in your opinion?
Man should be a full-time janitor. Man said caretaker, you know, the schools and them thing there. Remember the caretaker used to live next door to the school.
Bare keys.
Just bare keys.
In a shed.
The key ring used to look like a hole.
Do you not want to know how bad my primary school was?
Man said Reece caretaker James. Huh? What's that again?
You want to know how bad my primary school was?
Yeah, go on.
My janitor had to use the same toilets as us.
No.
Man caught him in there bare times.
Yeah, that was mine as well. My primary school was like that as well.
Oh man.
We used to call our janitor by his first name.
That's what we used to say as well.
The janitor didn't get second name respect.
No, but I think the janitor he didn't care. He didn't really care. He didn't care, fam. I'll be real.
No. Looking back,
bare times he got caught slacking though. Bare times the teachers, all you hear is, well, if he would have locked up properly and all this, it's like, rah. What man just out here? Remember, he lives next door. Like our one used to live next door to the school, fam. I don't think he gave a damn.
It's a thankless job, isn't it? Let's be real. It's a thankless job.
It is. It is. Shout out all the janitors.
All man's doing is that's what I'm saying, and big them up as well. Because bro, you gotta be real. Like, you just clean up the obviously like mess and stuff.
It does take a different type of mentality to do them type of jobs. So I rate it.
Just every time something goes wrong in it, like you just hear the keys. Like,
man wakes up at work, deep it.
Guys. What are we saying about Gomez?
Oh, my stomach. Oh man!
What was the question, Cal?
Do we think Gomez is going to stay, or do you think he's gone?
No, I think he's gonna go.
I actually think she's going to stay.
Bro.
I think Gomez is actually going to stay as well. Funny enough.
No, I think he's gonna.
I think he'll stay. I think it's too late in the window for us to look for a replacement. I think we'll keep him.
Oh man!
I just remember seeing that how much keys is on there. And for man to stop, man, just stop. That's a Rubik's Cube level of puzzle solving to just know what key goes where, bro.
You could never be in a rush. You could never be in a rush. You could never be in a rush.
Stop. Oh. Oh man. Nah, bro. Massive Rubik's Cube level solving.
Oh, fuck it up.
Oh man.
No, I think he's gonna go. I do. I think he's gonna go.
I don't. I think we'll keep him. We certainly won't sell him to Chelsea. He won't go Chelsea. He's not gonna be that silly.
Stranger things have happened, though.
Joey can't be that silly to see what's going on at Chelsea and go Chelsea. Surely not.
No, but he knows he'd probably start. That's why. And it is a London club. Remember, he's a London guy, so.
Yeah, but Joey's not stupid. He's not stupid. I refuse to believe that Joey's going to go Chelsea.
I don't know, bro.
But yeah. Boys, anything you want to
Matt, don't look at Cam's comment.
Whose comment?
I said, don't look, bro.
Would you entertain a swap deal for Cole, Drew?
Yes and no. I think Gomez is better than Colwell, but I think Colwell,
he is,
because he's younger. It obviously is a future proofing type of transfer. So that one would have his pros and his cons. Gomez can play in more positions in the squad, so he's more valuable in terms of that. But Colwell's only 21, 22, so you're kind of future proofing yourself a bit. So it would have its pros and its cons, isn't it, if you did that?
I mean, Colwell's
still a good player. He's still a very good
player.
He's
good, bro, but I remember I said I think he's a bit overhyped. That's just personal.
Yeah, there was definitely some overhype.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's crap. He's not crap. I just don't think it. Like, I'll be real. I think Kwanzaa's better.
At this point, so do I.
But I also feel like him playing for Chelsea in that system is not helping him. Like it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see. If Colwell played in a Liverpool or an Arsenal or a Man City. But this version of Colwell is trash.
Was there controversy in the Arsenal game? Because I just saw O'Neill tell the ref, "I'm gonna meet you in your room." Yeah.
Bro.
Is that you're not in public? I'll meet you in the room. So was there a controversial decision or?
No idea.
I haven't known.
Well, one more super chat. Did that one. Anything you guys want to say to people before we say good night?
No, just big up the people each and every time, man. I'm just glad Liverpool got the 3 points. And also, if you want to watch more football and another watch along, for those that do enjoy TIFO, I'll be doing the West Ham versus Aston Villa game in about 3 minutes time.
Okay.
So people come onto my channel. I will be live on there. You never know. I might see if I can get a guest on as well. Let's see what happens.
Anything for yourself, Drift?
No, man, just love as always. Big up to everyone. It's been a brilliant day, brilliant show, both back to back, watch along and match reaction. Really happy with the result. Yeah, man. And all jokes aside, love to all the janitors. I don't actually want to take the piss out of something somebody done. So
no, of
yeah,
course.
I know we had fun, but all jokes aside, big up them, man. Them man, they do a thankless job, like you said, Carl. I'm not even gonna lie, they really do. So I remember when I used to do night shifts, the janitor actually used to get ignored like he was a ghost. I used to feel bad for him. Still,
Yeah.
like he'd walk in the room and no one would even flinch. So I used to feel bad still. So.
Sorry, people. For those that's you got it now, Ali. Yeah. For those that's asking, I'll just put the link to my channel on TIFO there. So hopefully you guys can join. Actually, a lot of you guys already have got accounts anyway. So
Nice.
But yeah.
I'll be live at 3 in the morning. UFC 305, Adesanya versus Dracus Duplessis. So if you're still up,
like watching Calvin Payne join in.
Raw.
That's mad still. That's mad.
Basically, what he wants to say is, I want Izzy to lose because he batted up my guy twice.
No, I just think he's going to lose.
I do as well. Very emotional.
Crazy, man.
I hope he does it.
I hope his last fight is light heavyweight.
I wonder who against.
In it.
He ain't doing that. He's not silly.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go 4 for 1. That would be stupid.
Yeah, I agree. People, if you haven't already, smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Liverpool did it. First game under Arne Slot and grabbed the victory.
You know, that's what Mo meant today, by the way, Cal, isn't it?
So I said he did the Pereira celebration. If we don't see you before Monday, we're back on the Monday show. But if there's any news, you'll see us tomorrow, people. So thank you all for joining, watching, and listening. Stay safe, stay blessed. Head over to TIFO now with man like Matt for West Ham versus Aston Villa.
So and Drift, let them know. Obviously tomorrow what you're.
Oh yeah. I will be live tomorrow, guys, on TIFO for the Chelsea Man City game. I'm really looking forward to that.
Asking if you had.
So
that's what I'm saying, but I had to kind of team up there, like the Dudley boys.
Yeah. Sorry, no, I appreciate that. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Tomorrow, guys, Drifted TV, TIFO. I will be there for the Chelsea Man City game. I'm actually really looking forward to it, especially now we've got the win today. I'm really looking forward to that game. So make sure you're there as well, people. Yeah, man. And I hope that Joey isn't leaving. I think he is, but I really hope he's not.
Same.
Yeah.
Big up, everyone. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish around, people. Take care.
Peace.